All right, welcome everyone to Cedar Creek football. If it sounds like we're in a hurricane, it's because we are. Basically, we're in a northern cold front that's whipped in last night and brought about an inch and a half of rain and 30-mile-an-hour winds. It's about 48, 49 degrees here at kickoff.
Holy shnikes!
It's cold and it's windy, and Elgin Stadium doesn't have a big enough press box for both radio teams, but we're not going to let our fans. We're not going to let our fans down. We're going to sit out here in the cold and bring you Cedar Creek football. With me tonight, we're going to have a full house. We brought an extra warm body here. Sam Houston will be here in a minute. Pistol Pete, of course, the godfather of Creek, he's going to sit in and produce for me. And Bobby Morgan's back from maternity leave. Welcome back, Bobby.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Daddy.
What a great game to be back at.
Yeah, thanks for bringing the cold with you.
Man, oh man, the problem out here at Elgin Wildcat Stadium is this that it's just wide open. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can see Amarillo from here.
Yeah, it's out there where that change of color is.
Yeah, I think I saw a snow flurry earlier that blew in from Amarillo. But yeah, it's blowing. The flags are stiff. I'm stiff. Everybody's stiff. Everybody's bundled up. The band's coming in from Elgin Wildcats. Cedar Creek band is here to our left, so we will be hearing them shortly. The guard for Cedar Creek, the cheerleaders, everybody's going to be trying to protect themselves against the elements. But tonight here at Wildcat Stadium, 13-5A matchup between your Cedar Creek Eagles and Elgin Wildcats. Both coming in tonight 1-3. Should be an interesting game, Scotty.
It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, 1-3. Elgin 2-5 overall. Us 4-3 overall. So it's a must-win situation for both teams. If they want to make it to a playoff, they have to win out. If we win out, we'll be 4-3 in district and should get a playoff berth. But we've got to take care of business tonight, and it's not going to be easy in this wind, especially us being a passing team. We're going to pass, try to pass the ball as much as possible, but depending on which way you're facing into the wind or not, the north end zone is facing directly to the north where the wind is coming out of, so it's going to be a one-way passing match, I imagine, passing towards the south.
I think that if one of the coaches wants to take a chance going from our right to left, they could get their field goal kicker to tee one up from about 50 yards out, and he's got a better than average chance of hitting that.
Yeah, they could. I mean, it's literally blowing our computers on the table as hard as this wind's blowing, guys. So bear with us. If there's a lot of wind noise, there's a reason we're out in the elements here in the wind. But nevertheless, as Pete said, Elgin 2-5, 1-3 on the season in district. They lost their opener against LBJ 35-27, and then they came back and lost to Rudder the following week 43-42. There's Sam. Then they come back and win week 3 against Pflugerville out of district, again 37-28, and then they open district play against Glenn with a loss 21-16, and then they go to Marble Falls and get a win 31-12, and then they come back and lose to Brenham and to Weiss 40-24 and 21-0 respectively. So that kind of caps Elgin's season. Hey Sam.
Well, Weiss teed off last night against Georgetown Eastview, and that ended didn't end. I guess it was postponed till today. They finished it, but because that storm moved in, they actually moved everything up and kind of crunched it together. They had a shorter halftime and everything, trying to beat the weather, but it just didn't happen. It settled in. But at halftime, the Weiss Wolves and the Patriots from Eastview were locked up at 7. So I don't know what the outcome of that game was.
Yeah, I'll try to get on and find out here in a minute. I think they were playing again still earlier. So Sam, we ran off and left without a fourth set of headphones. But I
didn't think you'd have a hard time with that. Hey, who won last night, Weiss or Eastview? Oh, okay.
Yeah, today, right? They finished today.
Oh, tonight they're playing. Okay, so we'll find. Maybe we'll catch that on the halftime report here from Wildcat Stadium. We'll figure out what that result was, because I think that's going to have a big impact on how the Eagles attack next Friday's game when they face off against the Eastview Patriots in Georgetown before they end up their season ender November 8th back at Memorial Stadium against the Marble Falls Mustangs.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a short break and thaw out our toes and our fingers real quick. You're listening to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports live from Elgin Wildcat Stadium. broadcast team for Hours RV Service Center in Georgetown. All the RVs that I see on the road these days, how about having a peace of mind knowing that your RV is in tip-top shape by taking it to Hours RV Service in Georgetown. Located at 8480 Interstate 35 in Georgetown, Hours RV Service will make sure that your coach, fifth wheel, or pop-up, or bumper pull are all ready for the road. They honor all major service contracts, so you don't have to worry about voiding any warranties. Hours 5-star review customer service will make sure that you have the peace of mind to enjoy that vacation. Call Michael at 801-671-8672 or find him online at www.hoursrv.com. That's www.auersrv.com. No job too big, no job too small. In and out quickly, and most large projects are out in less than 5 days. Electrical, air conditioning, new installations and modifications, all available at Hours RV. Hours RV Service Center in Georgetown, the small business that's big on service. The Creek Broadcast team here, and we are very excited to tell you about a brand new local family-owned restaurant right here in Cedar Creek. It's Leo's Italian Grill. Leo's offers authentic Italian cuisine with a nice southern flair, surrounded by an atmosphere that welcomes both family and friends. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or to watch your favorite sporting event on the big screen, it's Leo's Italian Grill. Check them out on the web at www.leositaliangrill.net. Everything you need to know is right there at your fingertips. For a full menu, daily specials, go to leositaliangrill.net. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, let's go to Leo's.
You could be my love, even if the sky is falling down. I know that we'll be safe and sound.
So many Americans struggle with finances. Starting today, State Farm is here to help, giving us all the chance to simply sit down and learn. Visit letstarttoday.com or talk to an agent.
We're safe and sound.
At Roscoe State Bank, we're more than just banking professionals. We're your neighbors. Family owned, the bank first opened its doors in Roscoe, Texas in 1906. Since then, we've expanded to new locations, including Bastrop. We strive to be the best neighbor possible to those we serve, offering great products, the latest in mobile and online banking, convenient hours, and more. All with the highest level of customer service because that's what neighbors deserve. Roscoe State Bank, building community one neighbor at a time.
This segment of Cedar Creek Eagle Football is brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services. For mobile mechanic service and repairs on the go, call 512-718-8297.
Hello?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is SHN Sports, live from Elgin Wildcats Stadium for this District 13 5A Division II showdown between the Elgin Wildcats and your Cedar Creek Eagles. And now, brought to you by Roscoe State Bank, the Creek Broadcast team, with color analyst Bobby Morgan and statistician Sam Houston, your voice of Cedar Creek football, Scotty Martin.
No, thank you, audience, as always. So, update, Eastview lost to Weiss today,
14-7. Wow, I mean that's a tough game to gauge. They only got, I believe they got part of the third quarter in before they called it quits because of the weather, and I'm sure they just timed out at midnight, like I said before.
Right.
So it could very well be not a very good game to really gauge either team on, but no. I know that I watched that game on KXEN Live on KBVO a little bit, and Weiss came out first drive, boom, scored, and then Eastview gave up the ball 2 or 3 times, but their defense was able to hold Weiss, and every time they pinned them a little bit further and further and further, and then finally the Patriots were able to score there towards the end of I think it was actually after halftime.
Uh-huh.
So it was a tough defensive game. They had the number of that Weiss defensive line, that's for sure. But tonight, Cedar Creek Eagles and Elgin Wildcats. Scotty, you know more about this one than I do. I don't know, other than the teams coming in district play 1-3. Both same record. Both teams literally have to win out. So tonight is a win or go home situation, more or less.
Yep.
If Elgin loses, then they're out of the playoff hunt. If Cedar Creek loses, they're out of the playoff hunt. So this should be I'm trying to think of one I can actually say on the air. This is going to be a tough game.
Yeah, well, it is. And a little bit, even though I think we're the better team and have the better athletes, it favors Elgin a hair because they're a running team. And this wind is like having a 12th man on the field.
Oh, absolutely, especially if you're going from right to left, which is north to south.
Right, and even going into the wind, but even going the other way, the passes that you think are not going to sail will sail. So I would expect to see probably a couple of interceptions both ways maybe tonight.
Well, I mean I can't help but believe in until they wait to see what this air is what this wind is gonna do. I think we're gonna see a lot of pounding here in this first half.
And something you missed last week was a Wildcat formation that Coach Edwards put in when he sends out Cade Edwards and Alfred Collins and Ian Flowers as offensive linemen and puts Javon Livingston at quarterback in the Wildcat. And so and it was effective. And it worked.
Well, I saw a couple of, fortunately, Memorial Stadium over there in Bastrop Independent School District, they were nice enough to install closed circuit TV in our concession stand. So while we were working with the band, raising some dough, we were able to watch a lot of that game. So
yeah, it was good stuff. So I would look to see some more of that tonight. A new addition, or not a new addition, but a new lineup. Tim Pruitt has moved from quarterback to wide receiver, and Tim Caldwell is the starting quarterback in tonight's game.
Well, we apologize for the wind. As far as the noise is concerned, we can't do anything about it. There's a nice, I can feel the warmth from here. It's all the way on the other side of the field, about 50 feet in the air. It's called a home side press box.
Right.
Unfortunately, this is our press box tonight. And it's one of the few stadiums that we play at that do not have a booth on the visitor side. They have nothing here,
or even a big enough press box on the home side. We're so spoiled to playing at Birkelbach and playing at Bastrop and playing at Leander. We come here to Elgin, this small community that doesn't have a big back.
I mean, it's a nice stadium. Don't get me wrong.
Great stadium.
It's built for a small town community.
It is very small press box.
I mean, I don't know how deep they can go on playoffs if they were to host a playoff game or anything like that. So I imagine probably 1 round or 2 rounds, and then they're out of the hunt as far as capacity and accommodations are concerned. So
that's exactly
right. Turn that up a little bit.
Actually, I put the crowd mic on the wrong end of the field, so we'll have somebody move that here in a minute and get it closer to the band.
I can't hear it. So is it turned on?
It's down there. Oh, I didn't turn it on either. Oh, well, Sam will go take care of that for us.
Okay.
I put batteries in it since last week.
Okay.
So good to go there.
All right, we'll turn that down so it doesn't blast our ears out when he does turn it on.
So other than that, it's a great night for high school football. I mean, it's football season.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally kind of funny because all day on the news they said it was going to turn out to be a perfect night for Friday Night Lights, and here we are in hurricane force winds.
So you can see the front though. If you're looking, you can see where that front stops.
Yeah.
Right, and so it just has to get past us. And whether that happens in the first quarter or when we're in bed at home asleep, I don't know. But it's right there.
Northeast of us, there's a low that's spinning, and it's pushing all this air out, pulling it out of the north right down to our back door. So.
Right. But we don't mind being out here with our fans. This is we're used to this in basketball. We sit with our fans in basketball because we're in the stadium and there's obviously no press box. But so we're out here amongst the Cedar Creek fans, and a lot of Cedar Creek fans traveled. It's a good crowd, more coming in. So it's going to be a good crowd tonight for Cedar Creek.
You want to make sure it matches that.
If you hear that craziness, that's Pete teaching Bobby a few things here. Bobby's going to be our statistician. I mean, not statistician, our
check. Yep,
producer. Moving forward until Pete can come back full time, and even then, if anybody wants to stay around, we can run a 4-man crew. We can do a north and a south crew, especially going into basketball season. So we'll figure it out. But
it's hard to do with a brand new baby, though, isn't it?
It is.
Especially
Mom will let you out of the house.
Well, before I left for work today, she said, "Well, at least you'll be nice and warm at the game."
Yeah.
If we were in Bastrop,
we need to get somebody to take a picture. We'll show them how warm we are.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm back in Michigan. All right, so I can look off to the south here, which is the south end zone. I can see the Cedar Creek Eagles making their way out of the locker room. The Elgin Wildcats are already in their tunnel. The Eagles elected not to set up their tunnel for the simple fact of
they forgot to bring it.
It didn't want it to. Didn't want it to end up in Matagorda, so
they forgot to bring it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
There's a pile of blue stuff over there. I think that's it, isn't it?
Oh, I guess it did show up. They decided not to. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, they would pay heck trying to. I mean, they have They have 6 or 8 people over there on the Elgin side actually holding theirs down to the ground.
Right.
So with straps and such.
Yep.
So as we get ready to introduce the teams here as they come out of the tunnels, we're going to take another short break. You're listening to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports live from Wildcat Stadium. I'm Pistol Pete with Bobby Morgan, Scotty Martin, and I also have Sam Houston here is taking care of our crowd mic. We'll be right back to a couple of short notes from our sponsors. The Creek broadcast team here for Bastrop Mobile Services. Serving the surrounding area since 2009, they offer a huge variety of services for you and your vehicles with affordable, competitive prices. And they have a only 5-star rating shop in Bastrop County. They offer on-site services and repairs for all cars, trucks, makes, and models. Fleet services to keep those crews on the job. Farm equipment service and repair to keep those hay bales stacking up. They work on heavy equipment to make sure you meet that deadline. They also have on-site professional welding services. It doesn't matter what the repair, big or small, on the go, or in their fully equipped shop. Call 512-718-8297 and set up your appointment today. Or you can find them on the web at www.bastropmobileservices.com. That's Bastrop Mobile Services for quality service on the go. Hey Eagle fans, did you know that you can find authentic Italian food right here in Cedar Creek, Texas? It's Leo's Italian Grill, located just west of Memorial Stadium on Highway 21 West. From delicious chicken parmesan to a hand-cut ribeye, don't forget Leo's famous pizza. You cannot go wrong with Leo's Italian Grill. No reservations needed, there's plenty of room at Leo's. For information and a full menu, go to leositaliangrill.net. Give Leo a call at 512-985-5302. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Eagle and Elgin Wildcat football live on SHN Sports. Brought to you by Roscoe State. Hey, Eagle fan. Hey.
Oop, hey.
I don't know what was happening there.
Hello.
I think a spitball hit the screen or something. All right, we're back here at Wildcat Stadium. Interesting entrance by the Elgin Wildcats. They start out in the bleachers, coming down, making sure their fans know how much they appreciate them. And then they make their way down to the end zone, do a little dance, a little warm up, and then they'll end up in the tunnel here shortly.
Yep.
Everybody's trying to stay loose in this crazy wind. I mean, Sam brought it up, and it said on the weather app, it said 15 miles an hour. I think that guy must be indoors measuring that.
Right. Right. Where? Not here.
Elgin Wildcats have a banner over there that one of the parents is holding on the field, and that thing is probably I don't know. I'd say probably 6 by 8 in size, and it's stiff. And this guy is. I mean, I'm surprised they don't have somebody holding him down.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Well, Cedar Creek tonight will be wearing a white top, blue pant, white helmet. Elgin will be wearing purple pants, purple shirts, and white helmet also.
Well, at least the numbers are easily readable.
Yes.
They're not wearing like purple jerseys with blue numbers.
Yes.
So.
Speaking of that, I'm giving you my disclaimer now. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to tell you the roster for Elgin. The paper and 25-mile-an-hour winds don't work real well. So
okay.
I have Cedar Creek's pretty well memorized, but if I tell you only 13 for Elgin, it's because I can't. I just can't.
Is it dead? Oh, you have it? Well, he has it too. You have it too, right? You have the roster,
I've got the roster, but it's paper. I'm going to be trying to hold this paper in. Yeah, so.
I thought I actually had a notebook in the, might be able to use that note, but there's a notebook and I will use it as a backdrop or something to kind of hold it stiff. But either way, so Bobby, man, how's your first month of fatherhood going?
Well, that's just like
It's
15th child.
Oh, this is your third kid.
Yeah, no,
oh,
it's
shoot. I thought this was your first baby, man. You're
See,
Man,
I thought
you and I got more in common than I thought.
no, she's getting all this sympathy, and it's just like
Yeah,
this little
I was feeling sorry for you, man.
No, not at all.
No, I hear you, man. Yeah, the first one was like, oh yeah. The second one's like, yeah, he'll be all right. Third one's like, what happened to the first one?
Right.
Yeah.
If it was first one, I wouldn't be here.
I got
tonight.
6 total. I got 4 in this. My oldest is 30. It's gonna be 35 in June. So, I'm
old.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah,
I'm older than this wind.
I'll be 30 next month.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have 2 kids older than you. See, we have a bond already.
Right, Dad.
All right. Here comes your Cedar Creek Eagles.
Let out by Ty Pruitt, the Eagle flag. They decided to not the Eagle flag, the American flag, rather. Decided to keep the other flags wrapped up. There's the band. Found them.
Gotta really crank that one up.
Watch your meter. We probably just blew everybody off their television set.
Yeah, we did a little bit. Sorry about that, folks.
And the air horn sounds, and there come the Wildcats out of their tunnel.
And then as far as getting rid of these, you can just delete them, empty it out, and then you can load up, hit collect, and just hit whatever ones you want, and it'll stack it up. All right, we have a full band here tonight. They're going to be off to our left. We do have a crowd mic down there, but I believe it's probably being, I don't know where it's at, actually.
It's right there on the fence.
Oh, on the fence?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. It hung it off the backside. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't grip that round pole, so we had to hang it to the angle iron.
Okay. All right. No worries. As long as it's over there, we'll be able to hear it. Yeah. It's working.
Good crowd tonight from Cedar Creek. A lot of people traveled here to Elgin.
Yeah. I mean, being only 15 minutes down the road definitely helps.
Yeah.
I was really surprised I got here as quick as I did. I got hung up in the band hall, taking care of some business, and we make sure that all the band kids and everybody are fed, have a full belly to come out here and have some carbs to burn in this cold weather to generate their own heat. But nonetheless, we'll entertain you at halftime with both the Cedar Creek and the Elgin Wildcat bands. We'll get you full performances on that, and if we have any time left, we'll break over to the SHN Sports broadcast room where we can chime in, or they can chime in on some local scores that hopefully we can get caught up on.
Yeah.
So the captains are going to be coming to the center of the field here very shortly.
Yep, it's the second set of captains, not the original set. They switched last week.
Oh, okay.
The new captain, so we've got, of course, 14, Mason Selby, number 10, Javon Livingston, 55 and 54. That's 2 that I don't have memorized.
I think 54 is Reyes, right?
I've got it in the
We
bag.
got to really have.
Yeah, we're loading our roster here.
Whoops, that's the wrong one. Let's open this one here.
For Elgin, Jaden Strong, number 34. Number 7, Daniel Gonzalez, is also the quarterback. And because we're not 50 feet in the air, I can't see through the Cedar Creek captains. I can't tell you who the other 2 are right this second.
So the coin is tossed?
Cedar Creek won and declined, so meaning deferred, so they will end up getting the option at the second half. Number 72, Cedric Truitt Jr. was another captain. Elgin, of course, is going to receive with the face into the wind to start off, so not too sure about that, but they're going to start off moving against the wind. Cedar Creek's going to have the wind at their back in the first quarter, and that's where we'll start. The last captain was number 76 for the Wildcats, and that is going to be Jordan Hood. We're going to remove our hat stands for the national anthem here as they play. We'll be right back to you. right, it's football time in Texas. Elgin does not use an ROTC, it looks like, or puts the colors on the field as we do, so no needing to stand while it leaves.
Oh boy, oh boy. I think I felt a burst of warm air.
Where? Did you poop?
No. I think Sam did. I'm downwind from Sam. All right, Cedar Creek Eagles, Elgin Wildcats. Eagles won the toss, like Scotty said. They're going to defer to the second half, so they trot onto the field at the 35-yard line. Elgin, their special teams.
Back deep to receive is Trey Isom.
And we don't have a 54 on the Max Preps roster.
Davion Isom. And Daniel Marin going to be back deep. Shelby Morgan to kick for the Eagles, moving right to left from the visitor side. Ball is teed up, middle of the field at the 40-yard line.
This might be a touchback. He gets the right gust of wind.
And the kick is away, and it's a good one. It's going to be a corner kick to Marin at the 20. He's going to take it up across the 21, now wrapped to the right, left side, right up across the 25, where he's going to be met and tackled just shy of the 30 at about the 27-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will take up shop, 1st and 10.
It's only about he ran a lot more than lateral than he did forward. He only got 7 yards on that return.
He did. He tried to move from this side of the field to that side, get a seam, a wedge, but it just didn't develop.
Like they're giving him a pretty, no, it's about the right spot, so they're going to get him at the 38-yard line, so an 8-yard return.
28-yard line, far hash mark for us here. Shotgun formation is Gonzalez. All alone in the backfield. He's 5 wide, nice ends and 2 in motion. He brings back Trey Isom into the backfield. It's going to be a big snap. It's going to be a race to who gets it. It's going to be Alfred Collins or Gonzalez, and Gonzalez comes away with it at the 4-yard line. A snap over his head, and that's going to set up the Wildcats in deep trouble on first drive of the game.
They gave him the touch right at the 6-yard line, so that's going to be a 18-yard loss.
That'll set up a second down and
18
32.
and 10. 18 is 30, 28.
Second and 32 officially. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation for Gonzalez. Single back set off to his right shoulder.
Nobody there.
Out pass, and this is going to sail out of bounds. We're just going to bring up a 3rd down and 32, intended for Trevor Kirkham.
All right, great start for the Eagles. They're feeling the pressure from Alfred Collins and Ian Flowers already.
Shotgun formation is going to be Gonzalez. One set back off to his right shoulder will be Trey Isom.
Loading up that box.
Got 2 to the top side and 1 to the near side. 2 off his left shoulder, 1 off his right. He's got a tight end in the backfield as well. Shotgun formation will be a handoff to Isom. He's going to have a little bit of a hole and going to get swallowed up behind the backfield by Reggie Smith on the tackle. A loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 33, or 4th and 33, punting into the wind. 8. That was Trey Isom on the carry, number 8. Sorry, our statistician doesn't have a headset, so we can't hardly hear what we're saying.
My fault.
Back deep to kick is going to be Trevor Magnuson, number 4, punter for Elgin. Setting up shop at the 25-yard line because of the wind is going to be Ashton Figueroa. The snap's a good snap. It's a kick.
It's tipped. It's blocked.
It is tipped by Alfred Collins, and that's going to hit at the 20 and be brought down at the 24-yard line is Ashton Figueroa. He could have just got away from it, but coaches are telling him that too. You should have stayed away from it. That was dangerous. But nevertheless, Cedar Creek will take over. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line in Wildcat territory.
You're listening to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
Yeah, that could have been dangerous either way, man. But I think it was taking an Elgin bounce, and Ashton just wanted to jump on it and stop it from rolling. But yeah, that was a dangerous play.
We're going to start out in Wildcat formation. Javon Livingston at quarterback in our trips option package. The snap's back is going to be a pitch to Clerc around the edge. He tries to go. He's looking for a seam, and he's just not going to get it. It's going to be a loss of about 4 on the play. He just couldn't get around the edge on the pitch. Yeah,
he ran. the Elgin Wildcats, they had that one right from the get-go. They saw that. They must have remembered that one from watching film.
So that brings up a 2nd and 14. Ball now spotted at 27 on the far hash mark. Option formation with Livingston at quarterback. It's going to be a keeper. He's going to find a little seam and get up across the 27 back to the line of scrimmage, looks like. We're going to be brought down.
Here comes Timmy.
And now comes Caldwell in, the quarterback. Livingston will stay in the backfield, as will Mojica. Will be a shotgun formation on 3rd and 14.
Holy cow, it feels like I'm on an aircraft carrier.
Shotgun snaps back for Caldwell. He's under a little bit of pressure, but he rolls right. He fires right. He's got a man open.
Oh, that should be a flag. There it is.
Overthrew Pruitt, but Pruitt was interfered with, so that's going to be a PI, and that's going to set up a first down. It'll be 15 yards from the spot of the ball from the goal line, so it'll be a first and on the 1, or from the line of scrimmage. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. 15 from the line, so that gets us up to about the 8-yard line, I think. Oh, they're going to rule that. They're going to pick that flag up, say it was uncatchable, even though it tipped off of Pruitt's hands.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how much more catchable that could have been. Nevertheless, that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the onslaught of officiating continues.
Yes. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. Pruitt and Livingston off through shoulders in the backfield. Then Cleric and Payne Allen near side. He's under pressure. He's going to have to get away with whatever he does.
Oh, he got it.
Livingston up across the 20, goes 15.
Oh,
10,
my.
5, touchdown, Javon Livingston. Off a tip pass.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yep, that's what you would call karma from the. But there is laundry on the field on the far side. It might be a hold.
Well, Eagles don't look too happy. And they're not. They stifled their celebration. Wait for the call. Yeah. Waiting on it still.
It's going to be holding. Yep. So the referee is facing away from us, so we're having to try to get his calls from his backside, which is unusual for us, but we'll do the best we can.
And it doesn't sound like the referee's mic'd tonight, so it's going to be a little more difficult to.
It is. So that's going to be a hold. But it's going to be 10 yards from the hold, where it'll set up a 4th and right back to actually right where it was. Spot foul. So it's 4th and 14 now from the 27. So
we lost it down?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just a replay. Yeah, they have to replay the down. It was already 4th down.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought we missed it down there somewhere.
So they are going to mark it back 3 yards from where, because it's a spot foul. So wherever the foul happened, it's 10 yards from that point. So it does set us back an additional 3 to the 30.
So that happened on the inside of where Javon caught that ball, away from Javon. So
Tim Caldwell, shotgun formation. He's going to roll left. He's looking left. He's got Pran. He's going deep. He's got Payne Allen, and that should be an interference call, but it's not.
Nothing.
And that's going to turn the ball over. He had man coverage on Payne Allen.
You're tuned into the Creek Broadcast Team on SHN Sports.
And that sets up shop for the Eagles. 1st down and 10, ball on their own 30-yard line on the far hash mark.
So Eagles should be up 7-0 right here at least, because I mean it's just errors on fundamentals that keep plaguing the Cedar Creek Eagles. Penalties.
Shotgun formation for Rodriguez. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to be met in the backfield. A loss of 2 on the carry for Isom. 9:09 remaining here in the first quarter. No score.
My goodness. I feel like I'm in an airplane with the windows down.
I'm trying to sit up here and block as much wind as I can for you guys, too. As wide as I am, it's not working very well.
It's going. I think you're creating a vortex. It's actually worse on the backside.
2nd and 12. Ball spotted at 28. Far hash mark for Rodriguez and the Wildcats. Shotgun formation.
My goodness.
Snaps back. It's going to be a handoff to Isom. Around the right side he goes, and it's going to be met right at the original line of scrimmage. He'll get back those 2 yards he lost. brought down by Cade Edwards on the stop. It'll bring a 3rd down and 10 now.
Eagles need to get themselves in a position where they're not relying on their defense the whole first half. It's something that we're just going to have to. We're just going to have to get over that. This isn't going to work against Marble Falls. This isn't going to work against Eastview. Relying on the defense for the
Marble Falls will be interesting because they run the slot T.
They do. I'll pretend I know what that means.
Shotgun formation for Rodriguez. He's going to take it and roll left.
Reggie.
He's under pressure. He's hit as he throws, and it's going to be out of bounds. He got drilled by Reggie Smith as he threw the ball, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 10. And they're going to have to punt into the wind again unless they decide to go for it here. And it looks like the punt team comes on. Back deep to return is Ashton Figueroa. He's going to set up somewhere around the 50-yard line. Trevor Magnuson back deep to kick. He's going to set up at the 16-yard line where he'll catch the ball. Pinning a good snap. It is a good snap. He is going to get it away, and that is a decent kick into the wind.
It just hangs.
It's going to drive Ashton back to the.
Oh, no,
and he fumbles it. He muffs the punt.
No.
He muffs the punt. Eagles, or the Wildcats are going to take over at their Eagle 45-yard line on the muff punt by Ashton Figueroa.
Awesome 4th down conversion by the Elgin Wildcats.
As nasty as this wind is, I think they're probably just going to tell them, get away from it.
Yeah.
The rest of the night.
I think they've been telling them that the whole season.
Let the wind do what it's going to do and stay away from it. Nevertheless, that sets up the Eagles the Wildcats in their best field position at the Eagle 45-yard line near hash marker where they'll set up.
It's their first time in over midfield.
7:40 remaining here in the first. Still going into that stiff north wind.
Score still 0-0. Opportunities have had, but no convert.
Rodriguez and Gonzalez in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff. He almost bobbles it. Does Davion Isom. He's going to get back up across the 45 up to about the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 1 before he's brought down on the sweep. So there's a set of Isom brothers. Davion is 1 and Trey is 8.
And to think I had a short, whimsical idea to bring a canopy. Could have laid it down. And just formed a wall.
Yeah. Handoff up the middle goes Isom, and he's going to be up across the 40 to the 38. It'll be just about a yard shy of the first down.
That was a good play action fake. Good execution on the quarterback keeper. You know, I have to say, if it wasn't for this wind, this would be literally a perfect night.
Yeah, great football night. It really is without the wind.
Wait for a house to drop on us.
3rd down and 2 officially. Ball spotted at the 38 on the far hash mark. Gonzalez in the shotgun. Offset eye is Isom. He's going to shift that eye to the left side. Snaps back. It was a high snap. He does get it to Isom. He's going to get up across.
Yep.
The 35 up to enough for a first down. I think.
Maybe he's holding up.
No, it's going to be fourth and an inch. It's going to be 4th and an inch here.
Wow, it looked like his second effort got him that first down.
Unless
they're going to measure.
I think they may want to measure.
They're marking that about 3 feet short, 2 feet short. Elgin's going to want a measurement on that. Maybe not. They're talking about it. Yeah. Usually when that happens.
The line judge on this side of the field is like, no, he's certainly short. The line judge on the far side of the field, the closer side of the field, is actually saying he had it, he thought. But they're going to go at 4th and 1 here. And they are going to go for it.
That's definitely four down territory.
Yeah, this is what I call no man's land for high school.
Right.
Too far to try to field goal, too close to punt. The Wildcats are trying to get the play in. He's going to go under center is Gonzalez. He's going to have enough for the first down and then a couple of extra yards. First time he's been under center all night, but he does on the quarterback sneak. That'll set up first down and 10. Ball be spotted at the 33-yard line. 5:51 remaining here in the first. First quarter brought to you all year long by
Leo's
Italian
Grill.
That's right. I had to think about that for a minute.
Let's go to Leo's, Highway 21 West in Cedar Creek, just west of Memorial Stadium on the left.
Shotgun formation for Gonzalez. He's going to hand off Isom. Around the left he goes. He makes a man miss. He makes a Livingston miss. He gets up across the 30 to the 28. It'll be a pickup of 5. We'll bring up second down and 5.
So somehow Elgin's able to. I can't tell from here. We're really not that high up, so I can't really tell. I don't know if they're double teaming Alfred or not.
That's what I'm trying to get. He's trying to go stand up and get a better view here.
Probably Cade.
Probably. They said the tackle was Dalen Jackson.
Dalen Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
He slipped the tackle from Livingston. Shotgun formation for Gonzalez. Snap back. He's going to hand that off up to the big back. And he's going to rumble and stumble up across is Max Galvez. Up close to enough for a first down. It may be actually a yard past, so it may be a first down. It is. So a 6-yard carry for Galvez, and that'll set up a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 21.
So Elgin's only tried to go to the air twice, so they're kind of staying to the theory of a ground pound with this wind. Trying to throw into this wind is
Yeah, I appreciate it.
pretty
making me look
challenging.
smart.
Yeah.
I appreciate them doing that for me. Shotgun formation is going to be a fake. I think it's a busted play, actually. So Gonzalez takes off. He gets up to about the 20-yard line, right about the line of scrimmage where he's brought down by Alfred Collins and crew.
Yeah, you don't see
too
too many.
bring up a second down and 10.
You don't see too many plays with built-in quarterback delays.
No. I think he really wanted to hand that ball off.
He just stood there like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Gotta go.
I immediately regret this decision. I miss my Ricky Bobby. My Ricky Bobby's back.
Shotgun for Gonzalez. Snaps back. Now it's going to be a handoff to Galvez. He's going to be met in the backfield by Ian Flowers. Flowers slows him down just enough for crew to get there.
He's going to lose 2.
And it looks like he's going to lose at least 1 depending on the spot. It looks 2 from here, but I think they only moved it back a spot, and they did. 3rd and 11 now. Ball spotted at 21. 3:27 and counting. I'm going to rely on that scoreboard a lot from this vantage point because my eye, I just can't see it.
Yeah, we're literally only like 20 feet in the air from here. Right here is it's a nice stadium though. It probably sits about 2,500 probably, maybe 3.
Yeah.
The home side's definitely higher, probably by about 10 more rows than the visiting side.
Right. And warmer too, I'm sure.
And warmer, yeah. They got the wind. The bleachers blocking the wind. Uh-oh.
We're going to get a whistle, timeout, Cedar Creek. And that brings us to our first timeout. 2:57 here remaining in the first. No score. We'll be right back.
I'm in a state of inundation from an endless iteration of discounts that State Farm gives to me. Good driver and good student, multi-car and all the rest make up a veritable litany. They got a list of discounts longer than my arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Hey everybody, SHN Sports and the Creek Broadcast team are here, and we are proud to tell you about our new friends over here at Leo's Italian Grill. Located right here in Cedar Creek, Texas at 887 Highway 21 West, just west of Memorial Stadium. Leo's offers great Italian food with a smooth southern flair. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry, Leo.
We'll make it up to you.
Yeah, we'll make that up to you. Fake pitch for Gonzalez. He's under pressure. Ready
ball's on the ground.
Sack fumble, and that's going to be recovered by Cedar Creek on the sack fumble.
I don't know who got him in the back.
Reggie
Smith.
Yeah, that's sack number 8 on the season for Reggie. And he stopped that Wildcat drive right in his tracks. 2:49 remaining here in the first.
He hit him hard.
He did.
Man, oh man.
And he's done that all season. He's kind of our blitzing rover linebacker. That's his, like I said, 7th sack on the season. And Tim Caldwell and crew will set up shop. 1st down and 10. Ball spotted at 25 on the near hash mark. Moving right to left. 2:49 remaining. Wind at his back. Snaps back. It's going to be a handoff Livingston. No, it's going to be a keeper by Caldwell. He's got a little hole. He switches directions up across the 30. He goes and brought down at the 34-yard line. Pick up a 9. No, 33-yard line. So it'll be a pick up of 8.
Oh, Timmy's he lowered that shoulder, man, and he's not afraid to take a hit.
He's not. He made a great cut there to get that extra couple of yards, too. Shotgun formation. Livingston and Mojica in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff. Mojica, he's got a little seam up across the 20 to 38, up to the 35, 33 to the 35-yard line. Officially 36 by this line judge. That will be enough for a first, and it is. 4-yard pickup for Mojica. First down and 10 now, 2:15 remaining. You got to think we want to try to drive as much as we can with the wind to our back here. Caldwell in the shotgun. Mojica and Livingston in the backfield. Payne Allen and Ty Pruitt up top side. Clavin Cleric near side. Caldwell's going to roll out and throw. He does. He finds Payne Allen at the 40, and he goes up across the 40 to the 44-yard line before he's taken out of bounds.
You can't say Vin Clark.
Vin Clark.
It's really hard to say Vin Clark.
It is for me anyway. Pick up an 8 on the pitch and catch to Vin Clark.
I told him the first time I tried to mention that name. Remember that? I think Don was actually sitting there. I called her Don Vinkerlick.
Yeah, you messed me up. That was actually Payne Allen. So you got me talking about Vin Clark.
Oh.
Payne Allen on the reception. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. Snaps back. Keeper. He's looking for a hole and he's find one.
Nice weight.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh.
He got hit hard, but didn't get hit. He got a yard gain there. He looked for a seam and he hit his boost. Just boosted himself right into their linebacker.
That was great acceleration on Timmy Caldwell's part. He was just very patient, waiting for that hole to open just a little bit, picked up a few.
Yep, 3rd and 1. Ball spotted at the 44 on the far hash mark. Shotgun formation, offset I are the Eagles. Snaps back. It's going to be a keeper all the way. He runs right behind Mojica, and he gets enough for a first down up to the 46-yard line, and that'll be another Eagle first down.
So Timmy Caldwell, keeping the ground and pound going, pretty much taking this on himself.
Yep, hurry up offense for the Eagles. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. Mojica and Livingston off his shoulders. And Clark and Allen to the near side. Pruitt all alone to the top side. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a pass. He finds Allen across the 50 to the 48. Allen's looking for a little hole, and he gets up to the 45. He gets rode out of bounds on his helmet, but not before he picks up 9 yards.
That was almost like a suicide pass. It's a good thing that Payne Allen had a blocker right there, or else that would have been painful.
Yeah, it would have. Caldwell's got to tie his shoe real quick. 24 seconds here remaining in the first.
It's part of the play.
Yep, shotgun formation. Snaps back. Handoff, Mojica runs into his block, run to his own player, but he bounces outside enough to get, I think, enough for a first down. Nope, just say back to the line of scrimmage there. He ran into Livingston in the backfield, but this is only Livingston's second week running back, so the timing may be a hair off.
Colton Fitzhugh in the backfield now.
Yep. Livingston's going to take a quick break, and Fitzhugh's going to go in. Well, we think, nope, into the first quarter, so that ends the Leo's Italian first quarter. We'll be right back with the Bastrop Mobile Services second quarter in just a moment.
Hey everybody, SHN Sports and the Creek broadcast team are here, and we are proud to tell you about our new friends over here at Leo's Italian Grill. Located right here in Cedar Creek, Texas at 887 Highway 21 West, just west of Memorial Stadium. Leo's offers great Italian food with a smooth southern flair. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 12 to 5. Leo's is the place for great Italian food. For more information and a full menu, check them out on the web at leositaliangrill.net. Leo's is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Athletics. Tell all your friends, let's go to Leo's. You're listening to Cedar Creek Eagle Football, sponsored by Ours RV Service Center of Georgetown, AUERSRV.com. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Eagles Elgin Wildcat Football, sponsored by Leo's Italian Grill.
All right, we're back here at the second quarter. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. It's going to be a blitz on, but they can get the handoff to Mojica. He's going to be met in the backfield, and that's going to be brought down for a 2 or 3 yard loss. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Quick update, Brenham 7, Bastrop 2.
Wow, 3rd inning. Bastrop playing Brenham Cubs tonight at Memorial Stadium. The reason why we are here in the cold. But they're cold out there too. There's not a whole lot out there to stop that wind either. And that home side is right directly facing north.
Yes, but it'd be warm in our Cedar Creek press box.
Yes, it would.
In the Roscoe State Bank press box. Oh, that's going to be a block punt.
Not quite sure what that was all about.
That's going to be a block punt.
What? I'm not sure.
Figueroa on the rollout rugby-style punt was blocked in the air, recovered by the Wildcats at the 50 and advanced up to the 46 rather, and that's where the Wildcats will take over on the mishap.
I'm not quite sure what that 11-step approach was to that rugby kick, but it's almost he may have been better off just holding on to it and running. I mean, I don't know what it was. The decision there was way too late to kick that ball. Nonetheless,
that'll set up the Wildcats 1st down and 10. Ball is going to be spotted officially at the 45-yard line. So it'll be a 5-yard return for the Wildcats on the punt. Snaps back. Rodriguez Gonzalez is going to be a fake pass.
Oh, that was brutal.
Not going to have any of it. Cade Edwards and Josh Garza are going to sack him for a 5-yard loss. It'll be a 2nd and, okay, they're not going to call it a 3-yard loss. So it'll be a 2nd down and 13 now.
Oh, my God.
On the sack by
Cade just threw him around like a rag doll.
Cade's so vicious when he hits you. He really is.
Wow.
And he was just a hair step ahead of Josh Garza. Garza was there as well. Shotgun formation for Gonzalez. Sends his running back in motion. He's going to try to fire quick over to his wide receiver, and he does.
Oh,
but
nothing home.
But Dalen Jackson's not having that. That's going to be another loss of 3. Dalen Jackson sniffs out the swing pass, and the Wildcats are moving backwards here under a staunch Eagle defense. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 16. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line on the far hash mark.
Still no score in the contest.
Shotgun formation for Gonzalez. He's got to back off in the set ice and set backfield. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff. No, keeper looking to go deep, and he does. He's got him in, but that wind is just going to carry it like I talked about. He had his wide receiver, number 3, Drew Remington, had Livingston beat deep, and he launched it, but the wind caught it, carried it an extra 5 yards, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Bring up 4th down and 16 from the 49. 9:55 here remaining in the second.
Well, judging by the records coming into the district play here, this is shaping up to be exactly what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Eagles threatened early in the game, but they couldn't convert. But
Figueroa back deep to return. He's going to set up shop at his 15-yard line. High snap, good kick. But
that might have been tipped.
It's going to be either tipped or shanked, one of the two. It's going to bounce out of bounds up at the 32-yard line. And that's where the Eagles will set up shop 1st and 10 to the 32. 9:48 remaining here in the second.
At Roscoe State Bank, we're more than just banking professionals. We're your neighbors. Family owned, the bank first opened its doors in Roscoe, Texas in 1906. Since then, we've expanded to new locations, including Bastrop. We strive to be the best neighbor possible to those we serve, offering great products, the latest in mobile and online banking, convenient hours, and more. All with the highest level of customer service, because that's what neighbors deserve. Roscoe State Bank, building community one neighbor at a time.
All right, Caldwell under center, shotgun here. And snap back, he's going to roll left. He's looking for somewhere to go, nowhere to go. He's going to go down. Smartly just goes down. He's going to take a couple-yard loss, but there was a busted play. Either Vin Clark or Payne Allen did not run the right route, and Caldwell had nowhere to go.
Single coverage over here for Vin Clark. He's not the fastest kid in the world, but he's got good hands, so it's definitely an opportunity to.
Yeah, he's one of our big play receivers, too. He catches. He's averaging about 18 or 19 yards per catch. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. Wildcats are showing blitz, and they do blitz.
Oh, that was an early hit.
A little bit early was the safety on Ty Pruitt. Pruitt's asking for it. It was a good throw by Caldwell and a good route by Pruitt. He was hit just a little early. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Well, look, I guess we could look at it. The referees are letting them play.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. As long as it stays that way the whole game for both sides.
Pruitt, Livingston, Mohican in the backfield. Not Pruitt, Caldwell, excuse me. Snaps back. Caldwell's going to roll right. He's looking to go deep, and he does. He finds a man, and he's just going to overthrow.
There's a flag.
Yep, Payne Allen, but there's going to be a holding call on the cornerback, our linebacker, number 6, for the Wildcats. That's going to be Jalen Cook. It's going to be a holding. He had a hold to Payne Allen by the back.
Well, it might just be the break they need. It's an automatic first down. It's supposed to be, at least. Seems like we're making it up as we go.
Yep. So I think it'll be a replay it down with 5 yards added to it. Or 10.
Yeah, it's an automatic first down. Should be hold automatic. Should be
10.
Where's he going?
Yeah, no, it's first. Yeah, wait, they don't have this.
They're trying to get the line, the guys holding the pylons.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, yes. So now, 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 38 on the hold.
The guys working the chains were even confused on that one.
I think the line judge and the referee are confused too.
So the head linesman is saying, or the umpire, or the referee.
Yep, and actually the line judge is right. The referee's not going to have to go over and explain it. It's first down. You're right.
There you go.
Good job, line judge. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. He's got Vin Clark and Payne Allen to the near side here. He's got Ty Pruitt up to his left side. Wildcats are showing blitz again, and they are blitzing. Caldwell's under pressure. He's going to fire. He's got Payne Allen wide open.
Got him!
Payne Allen 38, across the 30, up across the 25 to the 20.
What great running!
He ran out of his shoe. He's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line because he just flat run out of his shoe, but that's going to be a pickup.
What a
45 yards.
What a great set of running, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I mean, he had 3 defenders he was working against, and he had all 3 of them beat until he threw a shoe.
Yes, he did. He lost a shoe there, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10, or actually it's going to be a 1st and goal from the 9. Where's where the ball is spotted. It's inside the 10. So they're showing 1st and 10 on the scoreboard. It's actually 1st and goal from the 9. That's going to be a handoff keeper. No, it's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. Is Tim Caldwell on the keeper under deep pressure by the Wildcats, number 69.
Our offensive line continues to be the weak part of our offense as far as keeping
I don't have a 69
purple out of the backfield.
Yes, they need to. I don't have a 69 Wildcat, so not sure who that young man is. Shotgun formation for Caldwell now standing at the 20-yard line. Again, Ty Pruitt on the top side, single coverage. Wildcats are showing blitz, and that's going to draw a false start with the blitz. And that'll back him up another 5. And we're definitely, I mean, Shelby had a heck of a kick last week, but not in this kind of wind. He drilled an extra point from about 35 yards due to a penalty, and just drilled it home, but not in this kind of wind.
Well, I think he's got the capability. He's got the leg for it. It's just consistency's a little shy.
In this wind, there would be none.
Well, if you can keep it low and go.
Shotgun formation for Caldwell. Snaps back. He's looking right. Now he's looking for Pruitt. Now he's rolling and he's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Jesus.
Just no protection for Caldwell. He's going to be sacked all the way back to the 35-yard line. Well, that's going to bring up a third down and 35.
Now he definitely doesn't have a leg. There's no protection. He has. I mean, he's got to get rid of it. He's holding on to it. He's either got to dump it out the sideline or he's got to find somebody. But he's got a lot of purple in his face, and he's not a real tall kid.
I thought he had Pruitt open, but he just held on to it. Nevertheless, we've got two downs to get 35 here. Ball spotted near hash mark.
6 seconds, 5 seconds.
Snaps back. He's going to go deep, and he does. He's going after Vin Clark. It's sailing. Vin Clark going to come down with it. Yes, he did.
Yes, he caught it.
He come down with it at the 9, and that's going to set us up at 4th and goal at the 9. Great catch by Vin Clark to save that, trailing out of bounds.
High school, you only got to have 1 foot in, right?
1 foot in.
That was it. He had it.
1 foot in, and that brings us up 4th and goal from the 9.
That's crazy.
And we're going to go ahead and try to put some points on here. Here comes the kick team.
Shelby Morgan. No. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, Shelby Morgan. Yep. Morgan Shelby. I don't get it backwards.
Pruitt the holder. Ball's going to be spotted at the 9. It's going to be spotted by Pruitt at the 15 on the near hash mark.
25.
He's kicking into the wind. Snaps back. Kick is up and not going to be good.
Not sure what part of the foot he kicked that with, but.
And the drive stalls. 6:53 remaining in the second. Wildcats take over when we come back.
Hey Eagle fans, did you know that you can find authentic Italian food right here in Cedar Creek, Texas? It's Leo's Italian Grill, located just west of Memorial Stadium on Highway 21 West. From delicious chicken parmesan to a hand-cut ribeye, don't forget Leo's famous pizza. You cannot go wrong with Leo's Italian Grill. No reservations needed, there's plenty of room at Leo's. For information and a full menu, go to leositaliangrill.net. Give Leo a call at 512-985-5302. Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance, welcomes you back to Cedar Creek Eagle Football live on SHN Sports.
All right, shotgun formation for Gonzalez. He sends a man in motion. It's going to be a pitch right. Out goes Isom. He's going to have Alfred Collins to beat, and he just gets around him, but up comes Dalen Jackson to trip him up. Pick up a 9 on the kid. Oh, pick up a 10, so it's going to be a carry of 10. 6:41 here remaining. That'll be a first down for Elgin.
All right.
Gonzalez, shotgun formation. He's got Isom off his left shoulder. He sends a man in motion. It's going to be a fumble, and Reggie Smith's going to come away with it. A fumbled snap, and Reggie Smith comes away with it, and the Eagles will take back over at the 28. First down and 10. Dan Reggie's just been a heck of a player for us all season long. The kid just does everything. Intercept, sack, forced fumble, tackle for loss, you name it. Reggie Smith's there.
Well, that's the second time that they've given up a snap like that. Elgin's making. It's probably the cold. I'm sure that ball probably feels like a cinder block.
Yeah, it's a little stiff. Shotgun formation for Caldwell. Mojica and Livingston off his shoulders. Snaps back. He's going to roll left. Livingston picks up a block. He goes after Pruitt. Almost intercepted. The cornerback just made an excellent play on that and tried to cut that route. It was intended for Pruitt, and it'll be incomplete.
My wife's here or not. Oh, she made the trip.
We certainly apologize for the sniffling. We just have no choice.
Yeah, my nose is running like a Russian racehorse.
We just have no choice.
Not that there's been nothing bad about Russian racehorses if there's any out there listening.
Caldwell, shotgun. Snaps back. He's looking right. He fires. He's got a man, Payne Allen, at the 19. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Eagles.
That was a smart play on his behalf. He caught that ball and knew exactly he was getting closed on hard, and he hit the ground.
Yeah, that was a heck of a
protect himself.
Heck of a throw too, into the wind. First, they're going to say it's wow. Okay, they're going to say it's 3rd and a yard.
Yeah,
3rd and a yard. Looked like it was enough for a first.
I think the biggest thing with Timmy Caldwell is that he's just going to continue to improve with more reps that he gets.
He will. Shotgun, Caldwell.
Nice fake.
Yep, Mojica takes the hit on the fake, and that's going to free Caldwell to get up across the 15-yard line. Or no, they're going to mark him down at the 16. So either way, it's enough for a first. It'll be a first and 10 from the 16.
I believe that was a broken play. He handed that ball off to Mojica, and he didn't let go of it. He just yanked it back from him and kept on going.
It was definitely a read, and they were in the backfield.
Oh, I thought he handed it off to him.
Yeah, it's a read. Shotgun, Caldwell, Mojica, and Livingston in the backfield. Allen and Pruitt up top. He's looking for somewhere to go. He's just not going. He's going to be under pressure again. He's under a 3-man rush. Nobody in the backfield to block for him, and he's going to take a sack.
Definitely an area that he can improve on. He's got to make if it's not there, he's got to make a faster decision here to get rid of it, because we just can't continue to take losses for yards on plays like that.
No, I know, but I'll take that over an interception in this win.
Sure.
And they've got to figure out how to keep 3 Wildcats off his back.
Yeah. Offensive line has just turned into a sieve.
Caldwell, shotgun. Ball spotted at the 25. Snaps back. He's looking right. He finds right. He fires. He does. He's got Payne out of it. It bounced off of Payne's shoulder.
Hit him right in the chest. Bounced off.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 20.
Flag
third
on the
and
play.
19.
It's a flag on the play.
Oh,
Right
there is Laundrie.
34-yard line.
Did they hit Caldwell late? Because it's back. Yes, they did.
Personal foul.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
There you go.
15-yard and a first down for the Eagles.
So the Eagles, I mean, they can't rely on catching breaks like that. They definitely need to. They're moving the ball, but some of it's luck and some of it is getting the right plays in the right blocks.
Yep, that'll set up a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 12. 13. Ball's going to be officially spotted at the 13. Shotgun, Caldwell. He's got Pruitt top side on single coverage. He's going to hand off to.
He's got the line.
That's
did he get it?
Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown.
No, he called him out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 2. But that's going to set up a 1st and goal on the run.
Inside
Goes Colton
the 2.
Fitzhugh on the sweep. And here comes the big package.
He knocked the pylon down with the ball, but I guess he must have stepped out of bounds before he reached.
I guess so. So that's going to bring up 1st and goal at the 2, and big packages in. So now Alfred Collins, Cade Edwards, Ian Flowers, they all come in to get on the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a Wildcat formation with Ashton Figueroa in the backfield this week.
Yeah, I look at him making a sweep to the right side.
Yep, Figueroa under center. She sends Livingston in motion. Fake pitch. Going to turn and go up the middle and be met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
I mean, if you're going to stack the right side like that with Ian Flowers and AC and Cade, it would make sense to follow that, wouldn't it? Or that's just what they're expecting, I guess?
Kind of luring it, making them try to think that.
If you can get Javon open in the flat on the left side.
Go to the weak side. Again, this time it is going to be a pitch to Livingston, and he is going to go right up behind his big boys, and he's
carry
going to
carry him in.
Brought down at the 1-yard line, a yard shy. Well, it looks like he's walked out at the 2. So that is get us back up to the 2-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Here's where we really wish we had a big back.
Yeah.
A big pounding back.
I would put that number 75, give him the ball. Put AC in the backfield.
Yeah, let Troy Trammell run it. Come on, big boy, get in there. 3rd and goal.
There you go. Oh, shoot.
Just can't find a hole anywhere, and he's going to be brought down at the 6. It's going to be a loss of a couple yards. It's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
So do we dare give Shelby Morgan another shot?
Good.
Or are we going to go ahead and try to punch it in? Looks like we're going to punch it in.
No,
we got a different kicker.
We're going to let Diaz try it. So Bobby is having to take off. He got a sick baby emergency, so he's gone.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
Thanks for coming, bud.
No, Georgetown, yeah.
And that kick's going to be good by Diaz. And that's going to put the first points to the board. Cedar Creek 3, Wildcat 0, 2:30 remaining here before half. We'll be right back.
Thinking about building something? The Roscoe State Bank in Bastrop has money to lend for your project. Whether it's commercial or residential construction, the lending experts at the Roscoe State Bank can get you the funding you need to get the job done. Drop by the Roscoe State Bank at 710 Highway 71 West in Bastrop, right in front of Home Depot. Roscoe State Bank is an equal housing lender and a proud supporter of the Bastrop ISD and Cedar Creek Athletics. Roscoe State Bank, member FDIC.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance, welcomes you back to Cedar Creek Eagle Football live on SHN Sports.
All right, we're back, and that breaks the stalemate. 25-yard field goal from Diaz gets us on the board here. 2:30 remaining in half.
Why does that keep doing that?
Back to Cedar Creek Eagle Football live on SHN.
We have technical difficulties here.
Oh, the cord kept bouncing off the keyboard. That's what it was.
Yeah. All right, back deep is Isom to return for the Wildcats. Diaz to kick into the wind. The kick is away. It's up.
That's a punt.
It's a short one, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line, and they'll get in a little extra on that. But anytime you try to coffin kick in this wind, there's not much you can do about it.
You're tuned in to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
So that'll mark that up to about the 47-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will take over, first down and 10. With
It could just be snot flying out of my nose, too.
Could be. This is not going to be the most professional broadcast we've ever done, I promise you that.
We've never had a professional broadcast.
But this isn't going to be the first one either.
If you want Howard Cosell, you should have grew up in the 70s.
Right. Because we are sniffling. It is cold. We really hope these noise-canceling mics we spent all this money on is helping out on the broadcast.
Not on my end,
It sounds loud in our ears, and we apologize if it is. All right, Gonzalez, under center, or actually shotgun. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line on the near hash mark. Snaps back. It's going to be a handoff to Isom. He's going to be banked by Josh Garza on the stop. They're going to give him back to the original line of scrimmage at the 45, but Garza read that out.
So sitting right next to us is Josh Garza's mom and dad with his grandfather.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, right there. That's Homer, and I can't remember his mom's name.
Man, they got a heck of a young man.
Mrs. Garza. There it is.
Shotgun formation for Gonzalez.
Sounds like we're broadcasting from an airport.
Yeah, a hurricane. Gonzalez going to look to go deep, and he does. He's got a man, and that's going to be a foul. Yep. That's going to be a foul on Ashton Figueroa. It was an overthrown ball on a defensive player.
But the ball was already past him, though.
On number 4.
But he led with his helmet. I promise you watch. That's going to be a personal foul on 12. It's going to be a personal foul on Ashton.
I think there was something else there because the ball was past him before the flag got thrown.
I think it's going to be on number 4.
For Elgin?
Yep.
They're talking about it.
He initiated contact.
Ashton's coming out, then Cleric's going in. Coach Edwards going to have him a little talk.
I don't see how they could call that on Ashton, to be honest with you.
They're still talking about it. This may be
maybe picking it up.
They may pick it up, yeah. There's 2 flags. There's one in the back, and there's one sitting at the 18-yard line, and there's a flag sitting at the 35-yard line. So they had 2 different angles on it.
Well, it may be offsetting, too. But Coach Edwards saw what I saw, and that's why Ashton is on the sideline right now.
He's picking a flag up.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Yep, targeting. Wow. Targeting Ashton.
How is that a target?
You can't lead with the crown of your helmet at all.
I understand that, but how can
Or initiated the contact.
What position was he in to do that? I mean, he was the intended receiver.
No, that was.
Or I mean, I see what you're saying. Okay, my bad. I got it backwards.
Yeah, from my vantage point, that's definitely targeting.
I thought the wind was actually dying down there for a second.
And I just don't know if that's an ejection in high school or not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? So Figueroa's done?
Yeah, well, it can be. Hunter got ejected for it.
Nevertheless, first down and 10 now. Ball spotted at the 40.
The referee didn't make the indication that it was an ejection.
He did. No, he did not. That's true. But then Cleric's in the field. The Cleric's at safety. I think that's going to be a timeout. Timeout Wildcats.
This segment of Cedar Creek Eagle Football is brought to you by Fast Route Mobile Services. For mobile mechanic service and repairs on the go, call 512-718-8297. Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance.
512-581-3939.
Lori Tuggle.
Call now. Home, auto, and life.
Lori Tuggle.
815 Highway 71 West, Suite D.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1922.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance. Welcome you back.
When's the last time?
Football live on SHN Sports.
Oh, welcome back.
We're back.
When's the last time Clay played safety?
He played last year safety a little bit. And he did play early in the season, spring ball. He played a little safety.
Okay.
He's familiar with it. He can play it.
Good deal. Well, he's back there with Livingston, so there are safeties at this point. It's going to be a first down and 10 for the Wildcats here with 1:47 before halftime. Gonzalez in the shotgun. Isom in the backfield. It's going to be a snap back. He's looking to go deep again. He's trying to catch this wind while he can. That's going to be well overthrown. Good coverage by Dalen Jackson, though.
Yeah, wind caught that wall and just took it for a ride.
Yeah, he's trying to take advantage of it while they got it at their back.
Well, it's smart. They're throwing to their big receiver against our little corner.
Yeah.
And hoping for the best.
Pete, what time do you have to leave?
Well, being that Bobby's gone, never. They don't have any. All they're rolling out tonight, as far as needing help and stuff, is the front ensemble.
Okay.
So because of the wind and stuff, all the props and stuff stayed on the trailer.
Okay. All right.
At least I hope they did.
2nd and 10 for the Wildcats now. 5 wide. Gonzalez, it's going to be a keeper, though. He's going to get up to about the original line of scrimmage before he's met. Cade Edwards on the stop. It's going to be a pickup of 2 and bring up a 3rd and 8. No, sir. That was tackled by number 42, Cade Edwards.
There's a little bit of a size figure, being that Ashton sitting on the sideline.
Yeah, he's right there. That's okay. We got
all right.
you. We got you.
The real Cade Edwards, come on down.
Shotgun snap back from Gonzalez. He's under pressure for
big
Alfred.
AC.
Oh, Alfred hits him as you throw. That ball's going to be intercepted by Cleric. Into
Here
the end
comes.
zone. He's got plenty of blocking, though. Up across the 10 into 15 now. Shakes a move across the 20. He's going to be met at the 25, where he's going to be brought down on the interception. I just asked you when's the last time Clay played safety, I guess, not too long ago.
That ball was just up there. It was almost one of those things like he could have pulled out a newspaper and read it before the ball got to him.
Yes, he could have.
Just floating up there.
But that's because Big 99 was bearing down on him, and he just had to get rid of it. Nevertheless, turnover. 53 seconds now remaining for the Cedar Creek to try to get more points on the board. They've got 75 yards to do it. Ball's going to be spotted here at the near hash mark. Shotgun formation is Caldwell and Mojica. Then Cleric to the near side of single coverage. Livingston, Payne Allen, and Ty Pruitt to the top side. Shotgun formation. Snaps back. Caldwell's rolling right. He finds man. He goes for Cleric, and he's going to be
Good
caught.
catch.
It's going to be enough for a first down and to stop the clock.
That's a great catch.
That was a fantastic catch. From this vantage point, too, dragging his feet the way he did to make sure he was inbounds. Just a great effort by Vin Clark.
It's not getting any warmer, is it?
No, at halftime, I'm going to go get us some hot chocolate. 1st and 10, 48 seconds.
Did you hear that? He said us.
Us.
All of us.
We'll hold them to that.
Yeah, as long as they take cards.
If I'd have known that, I'd brought my Baileys.
Yeah. Shotgun. Caldwell rolling left. Plenty of time. Fires into the wind. He's got Payne Allen. That's going to be a pass interference. Big time.
There it is. There it is.
2-time pass interference at the 40. That's going to give us another 15 yards and a first down, and we only lost 6 seconds here on the clock. Caldwell Payne Allen tried to come back and get the ball and was interfered with. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty from the original spot.
That takes a lot of strength on Timmy Caldwell's part to throw that ball that far into that wind.
Yeah, into a 25-mile-an-hour wind.
That was crazy.
So that should put us about at the 50-yard line on the near hash mark, and it does. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. He's copying me.
He's trying a lot harder.
He's at least warm. Shotgun, Caldwell.
He's got that nice false start, Eagles.
Yep. So we'll give him a few yards back. Back to the 45. Trips to the far side, Caldwell, shotgun. Then Clark to the near side, single coverage. He's looking for Van Cleric. He doesn't have him. Reed, now he goes back to him. Van Cleric got open.
He's got him.
And he got him. Out of bounds at the 28.
Nice catch.
Nope, out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Just a great toe-tap catch by Van Cleric again to set up a first down. We only lost 8 seconds on the clock.
He has got just amazing hands, man.
He does. That's going to make him a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the
He catches the ones that he shouldn't, and then the ones he should bounce off his chest.
That's football.
That's
32
football.
seconds here before half. Eagles driving. Caldwell shotgun, rolling left. Mojica picks up a block. He goes left. He's got Pruitt wide open.
Got him!
Pruitt, touchdown, Cedar Creek. 26 yards, Caldwell to Pruitt. I think Pruitt might have landed on the ball and lost a little air there, but he's up and now he's running back.
Yowza, there's a zinger.
Wow, how can we stand ourselves?
That's all I got. I need to work on one of those.
That's perfect. That sets us up 9-0 Point after attempt pending by Diaz. Right as the wind picks up here, real stiff out of the north. He's kicking into the north. Snaps back. The kick is up, and it's good. It'd have been good for 20, 35 yard more. Eagles 10, Wildcats 0. We'll be right back.
If you're from Texas, you understand the value of hard work, a warm smile, a firm handshake, and the loyalty of a friend. These defining qualities of what it means to be from Texas are the qualities you'll find in the folks at the Roscoe State Bank. Formed in 1906 out of the farming plains of West Texas, the Roscoe State Bank has been a model of true community banking for almost 110 years. Honesty, integrity, hard work, it's what being a Texan's all about. And that's what Roscoe State Bank is all about. Roscoe State Bank is a proud supporter of Cedar Creek Eagles and a member FDIC.
You're listening to Cedar Creek Eagles.
The Creek broadcast team here for Bastrop Mobile Services, serving the surrounding area since The Creek broadcast team here for Bastrop Mobile Services. Serving the surrounding area since 2009, they offer a huge variety of services for you and your vehicles with affordable, competitive prices. And they have a only 5-star rating shop in Bastrop County. They offer on-site services and repairs for all cars, trucks, makes, and models. Fleet services to keep those crews on the job. Farm equipment service and repair to keep those hay bales stacking up. They work on heavy equipment to make sure you meet that deadline. They also have on-site
Ron.
All right, we're back. That was a squib kick by Shelby Morgan, returned by Trey Isom up to the 34-yard line, looks like, where they'll set up shop on the far hash mark 18 seconds before halftime. I looked at being prevent. Well, it must not have been an ejection. Figueroa's back on the field. We're going to run a 3 safe here, prevent defense with Livingston, Van Clerk, and Ashton Figueroa deep at safety.
You just can't say Van Clark.
Van Clark.
Van Clark.
2 syllables. Van Clark.
Van Clark. Van Clark.
He's been called everything.
Finkerlink. That's what I call him.
Oh, goodness. Shotgun for Gonzalez. He's rolling right. He's looking to go deep, and he does. He goes actually shallow to the 48-yard line. Out of bounds is going to be Trevor Magnuson on the reception. Dalen Jackson on the tackle. Be enough for a first down. Took 5 seconds off the clock. First and 10 from the 49, 13 seconds remaining.
It's actually a great throw and catch.
Yeah, I was watching their kicker. They've got a pretty stout kicker, so with the wind in his back, I mean, you can get up to the 30. Go ahead and let her rip and see what happens. Shotgun, Gonzalez. Snaps back. He's going to roll right. He's going to be under pressure by Reggie, and he is. He's going to fire. Overthrows his intended receiver.
No flag on the play.
Trevor Kurgan.
Reggie Smith was breathing hard down his back.
Too, wasn't he?
He just got it away.
That'll bring up a second down and 10. 8 seconds here before halftime.
That must be your mic up there, because that's not mine. I wonder if it's this one. Is that double-sided?
No.
Or maybe it's this wind sound effect I have turned on.
It's probably me. Big Bird standing up here in the wind. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough on there. Gonzalez all alone in the backfield. Shotgun. He's under pressure. Alfred got him.
Oh, almost got
him.
He
slips Alfred's tackle, but here comes Reggie. He's going to have to throw it away. He's under deep pressure. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and all the marbles here. 2 seconds remaining in half.
Man, Alfred had a finger on him, but just couldn't make the grab.
He did, and Reggie was bearing down on the other side. And this is definitely going to be an all-prevent defense here.
It's 3rd and 10.
With 2 seconds remaining. It's now or never for this half.
I don't think he's got the arm to throw the ball 50 yards.
But the wind, they're going to take a timeout and talk about it, or the Wildcats. We'll be right back here to finish out the half.
The Creek broadcast team here for Bastrop Mobile Services. Serving the surrounding area since 2009, they offer a huge variety of services for you and your vehicles with affordable, competitive prices. And they have a only 5-star rating shop in Bastrop County. They offer on-site services and repairs for all cars, trucks, makes, and models. Fleet services to keep those crews on the job. Farm equipment service and repair to keep those hay bales stacking up. They work on heavy equipment to make sure you meet that deadline. They also have on-site professional welding services. It doesn't matter what the repair, big or small, on the go, or in their fully equipped shop. Call 512-718-8297 and set up your appointment today. Or you can find them on the web at www.bastropmobileservices.com. That's Bastrop Mobile Services for quality service on the go.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance, welcomes you back to Cedar Creek.
All right, we're back.
Live on SHN Sports.
Last play of the half. Gonzalez shotgun. He steps back. He's under pressure. He fires. He's got a man open. Is ice him, but he's going to be run down.
No, not yet.
Safe play at the 5-yard line, and that's going to be all for nothing, and that's where we'll go into the half. Cedar Creek 10, Wildcats 0. We'll see you in 28 minutes.
The Creek broadcast.
Yeah, we're going to start with that one.
Hey everybody, SHN Sports and the Creek broadcast team are here, and we are proud to tell you about our new friends over here at Leo's Italian Grill. Located right here in Cedar Creek, Texas at 887 Highway 21 West, just west of Memorial Stadium. Leo's offers great Italian food with a smooth southern flair. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 12 to 5.
Run up and grab.
Leo's is the place for great Italian food. For more information and a full menu, check them out on the web at leositaliangrill.net. Leo's is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Athletics. Tell all your friends, let's go to Leo's. The Creek broadcast team is here. We are very excited to tell you about a brand new local family-owned restaurant right here in Cedar Creek. Leo's Italian Grill. Leo's offers authentic Italian cuisine with a nice southern flair, surrounded by an atmosphere that welcomes family and friends. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or watching your favorite sporting event on the big screen, it's Leo's Italian Grill. Check them out on the web at www.leositaliangrill.net. Everything you need is right there at your fingertips. For a full menu, daily specials, go to leositaliangrill.net. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors. Let's go to Leo's.
All right, we're going to come back early here from this because I don't know how well we're going to be able to hear the band because we're actually at the back side on the visitor side, so their back is to us. Bart on the speaker.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
All right. Did you turn this off?
No.
Oh, it's still on.
Dancer of the week is Scarlett Perez. Tonight, the Eaglettes would like to dedicate their performance to the Cedar Creek Sound Marching Band. Good look at the area competition tomorrow. The Eaglettes will now perform a kick routine to Seven Nation Army. Take it away, ladies.
All right, we're going to turn it down here and see if we can't hear it a little bit. Like I said, it's going to be a little difficult, I believe, just because they're to our back. And right now, the Eaglettes are doing their dance routine. Introduced by my son, Barton, home from UTSA this weekend, handling the announcement for the Cedar Creek Band. Here they are. Cedar Creek Eaglettes under the direction Cena Robbins.
Now, welcome to the field, the award-winning Cedar Creek Sound Marching Band. Creek Sound is under the direction of drum majors Jasmine Roca, Maya Cornelius, and Carlos Ontiveros. This year, the show is entitled In Shining Armor and features music by Brahms and Tchaikovsky. The guard member of the week is Lucille Acona, and the band member of the week is Daniela Peretta. The band section of the week is the Low Brass. The band would like to thank Apache Collie for providing equipment transportation and our band boosters for always being there for our students. Now please sit back and enjoy the show.
Tell them, Baldo.
So the Cedar Creek Marching Band goes on to area competition tomorrow at Pflugerville Field in Pflugerville. They'll go up against 18 bands. The top 7 will go to finals, and top 3 out of that will go to state November 4th down in San Antonio. And here they are. Your Cedar Creek Eagle Marching Band with the show In Shining Armor, music by Brahms and Tchaikovsky. They will be competing tomorrow, like I said, in area kind of like football quarterfinals in a way in band world. It's they go up against 18 bands. They'll take the top 7 to finals tomorrow night, and the top 3 will move on to state November 4th down in San Antonio's Alamo Dome. And we wish the Cedar Creek Eagle Creek Sound Marching Band the very best of luck tomorrow and for the rest of the marching season. Because then it's all about ensemble.
Well, I can say I've learned more about band in the last 2 years than I ever knew about band. Even me and Scotty were, I don't remember what game it was, we were, well, that's not right, and that's not right.
Well, good. I'm glad I could be of some service influence there. You want to show me how to do that, Scottola? I'll be more than happy to. With what? Oh, you have a cord? I don't think that end's going to fit in it. Oh, okay. Well, let me turn that down. And like Scotty said, we're going to go ahead and turn it over to the SHN Sports Room and see what's happening there. So this is Creek Broadcast Team live on SHN Sports from Elgin Wildcats Stadium. Your Eagles are up 10-0 over top of the Wildcats here at halftime, and we'll be right back here in a few moments.
Jimmy Jacobs' reputation for building beautiful custom homes in Central Texas speaks for itself. For over 30 years, he has been behind some of the most successful and sought-after new home developments in Georgetown. Grand Endeavor Homes represents a new era of elegant custom home building. Now joined by his son, Justin Jacobs, Jimmy has launched Grand Endeavor Homes to continue his legacy and reputation for custom homes in Georgetown and the surrounding areas. Visit GrandEndeavorHomes.com for details and directions to the model home.
Two-play drive capped off by the Jasper Compton 16-yard run. They're going to go for 2 here, and it's going to be no good. He stopped right at the 1-yard line and driven back. So the 2-point conversion is no good, and that leaves our score at 13-0. Your Cougars lead it 3:58. The clock shouldn't have run there. I'm not sure why they ran it in the extra point. So the clock should actually be at 4:03. But a flag comes in late now. And here goes the discussion by the referees again. They all come in and huddle up about the 6-yard line in the middle of the field. But the Cougars, what a drive by Jasper Compton. Put a gold star on that drive. That's the Jasper Compton drive, brought to you here in the Rob Hip Insurance second quarter on SHN Sports. He had the first run from the 44 all the way down to the 16-yard line. That penalty is going to go. Offsetting penalties. They called one on each team. And so the penalties are just flying. You get a little chippy out there. And so the referee's trying to squelch it early, as that's about number 4 or 5 on the extracurricular penalties thrown for unsportsmanlike conduct or unnecessary roughness. And so they'll come over to the sidelines and set it up. So the Cougars will kick off from their own 45-yard line after the quick drive, the 2-play drive. Jasper Compton, let's just give him credit, 56 yards on 2 carries and a Cougar touchdown by Compton. What a job there. The 16-yard TD run moves the score to 13-0. And so the Cougars will kick off again after the failed 2-point conversion, leading 13-0 with 3:58 left in the ball game in the first half. Should be 4:03, and the clock operator ran the clock during the 2-point conversion, which should not happen. And so it's 3:58 on the clock in the second quarter. The Cougars, what a job. Oh, got so excited. I'm going to update it. 13-0. Your Cougars leading the ball game. Pursley holds the ball on the tee for Perez. He's going to approach it and kick off from the 40-yard line. The kick is away. Nice and deep. High end over end, fielded on the far side of the field at the 15-yard line. He's going to cut it back to the 20, 25, now to the outside. A guy falls down, can't get him, up to the 50 where he's tripped up by Jesus Perez. Perez makes the tackle after the long return. I believe it was by Franklin, the running back. Trying to see where he went in there to catch that number. No, number 3, Jalen McWilliams. What a speed runner there as he fielded the ball at the 15-yard line on the far side of the field. Gets it all the way up. They're going to give him up to the 47 of Gerald. So a big return there for the Bumblebees. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left here in the first half. 47-yard line of Gerald is where the Bumblebees will take over for the possession. Ryan White, the quarterback, in the backfield. 2 receivers left and 2 right. He's going to hand it to McWilliams right up the middle. He's going to get all the way down to the 35-yard line of Gerald. That'll be a 12-yard run and a first down for the Bumblebees right away. As McWilliams, the running back right now in the backfield, wasted no time. He took that handoff and hit the hole quickly. Now it'll be 3 receivers left, and now Franklin, the running back, in the backfield, offset to the right side of Ryan White. 1 receiver right. He's going to hand it to Franklin. Nope, he'll keep it around the outside. Ryan White past the 35, up to the 30, breaks a tackle, down to the 25, 20, where he's ridden out of bounds. Inside the 15-yard line. It looks like they're going to spot him out at the 15. So it'll be a big run there all the way down for a 20-yard gain there by the quarterback. Did a great job there of pulling it out and keeping it around the right side outside the numbers. He broke 1 tackle and finally taken out at the 15. A 1st and 10 now for the Bumblebees as they push the ball, trying to get in for a score here to start it before halftime. 3 minutes and 16 seconds. The clock should be is stopped. Now it'll run on the snap. 2 receivers left, 2 right. He'll hand it to Franklin this time. He dances to the right, stopped him at the 15. He'll get forward maybe to the 13. He's bottled up, and they finally blow the whistle. Ball's out, but it's blown dead, thankfully, because no Cougars were around. It would have been scooped up for a touchdown by McWilliams. But the play was blown dead and about the 13-yard line. So a gain of 2 there on the run by Franklin. So it brings up 2nd and 8 now for the Bumblebees at the 13-yard line of Gerald. The Cougars. That's a Gerald Cougar. The Jaguars. I apologize there. The Cougars. Now on defense, 2nd and 7. The Bumblebees have it. Man in motion. He's going to get the jet sweep to the left side. It's going to be Tegan Jones. He's bottled up. Now he reverses field. Back to the 20. Back to the 23. He's finally bottled up again, and now he's going to be brought down as they all gather around. The ball's out, but the whistle is blown. Great pursuit by the Cougars, and that's going to be a loss of about 8 yards. There's a penalty flag on the ground about the 12-yard line. See what the flag is. They spot him finally down at the 21-yard line, so it'll be a loss of about 8 yards. But it's a holding on the Bumblebees. They're going to decline that and take the 8-yard loss. Man, that is a generous spot for Franklin as he bailed, or Jones, I'm sorry, Tegan Jones. He circled back about the 23 is where he was drugged down, but they gave him the 21-yard line. So it'll be a loss of 8 there on the run, and that'll bring up a third. They got to get down to the 5, so 3rd and 16 for the Bumblebees. Ryan White, he's going to pass across the middle. It's caught by number 15. Ball's out. And it's blown dead again. Number 15, Braden Lilly, makes the catch, but he gets taken down short of the first down, about the 7-yard line. Early whistle there, and Braden Lilly brings it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Gain of 14 there. So now it'll be 4th and 2 from the 7-yard line. They got to get to the 5 for the first down. Shotgun snap to White. He's going to hand it. Nope, keeps it around the right side, about the 10. He can't be caught there. No containment on the right side. And Ryan White is going to just stroll into the end zone for the Bumblebee touchdown. And that'll cut our score now. 13 for Gerald, 6 for the Bumblebees on the 7-yard touchdown run.
You're listening to Gerald and Academy on SHN Sports, second quarter.
Anthony Gaddison.
It's 13-6 in favor of Gerald.
Out there in time, and there was no help as the pursuit.
We'll be back here shortly as the Elgin band leaves the field.
So now the extra point, it's going to be a fake. Ryan White takes a snap. Now he's going to curl the end zone, and no one out there, and he's going to get the 2-point conversion. And that's going to cut the score to a 5-point lead now for the Cougars, 13-8. They were back in the...
Are you looking for a friendly, family-oriented, dependable banker, and most importantly, member FDIC? Then you need Roscoe State Bank right here in Bastrop. Located next to Discount Tire at 710 Highway 71 West. They have free checking for personal and business, mortgage loans, mobile banking. They will even help you refinance that dream home because they are also an equal housing lender. So call Rick Womble and the crew over at Roscoe State Bank and let their fast, friendly service make you feel right at home. That's Roscoe State Bank at www.rsb.bank.
This segment of
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject, rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why State Farm agent Lori Tuggle in Bastrop focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Lori Tuggle in Bastrop, Texas at 512-581-3939 or look her up on her website at www.lorituggleagency.com. And let's put the life back in life insurance.
You're listening to Cedar Creek Eagle Football, sponsored by Ours RV Service Center of Georgetown, AUERSRV.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
All right, welcome back to Elgin Wildcat Stadium. As halftime is over, the football teams are in the tunnels, getting ready to make their way. The Cedar Creek Eagles on top of the Elgin Wildcats 10-0. field goal by Diaz put the Eagles on the board, and then a touchdown reception from Caldwell to Pruitt put the icing on the cake for that first half for the Eagles. A lot of back and forth. There was a lot of turf covered in that first half because this wind has just been relentless. So the Eagles are going to start out with the ball to start the third quarter as they deferred to the second half. So as they make their way onto the field through the Cedar Creek cheerleaders.
Yep.
We're going to see what kind of talk Coach Edwards had with the team in the locker room.
I think, probably knowing Coach, it's just, hey, we got to clean up the mental mistakes we made, but we called it early in the game. We said, hey, there's probably going to be a couple of interceptions. There's probably going to be a couple of fumbles. The weather, the wind, it's going to play havoc, and it's probably not going to be any different in the second half.
Well, I think part of that conversation probably also included that there was quite a few silly penalties, especially in that first quarter, that could have been avoided, that maybe set the Eagles back on their heels a little bit, that they really couldn't recover from until late in that first half.
Right. So speaking of changes in this half, we're going to go back, and since I got you here, I'm going to go back and let us do what we do best. I'm going to let you broadcast and I'll analyze.
All right. You're going to have to help me with some of the names because as far as the Purple People Eaters out there are concerned, I don't know any of those guys out there, but the Eagles are on the bench and they're getting ready to take the field. As I indicated, they are
Gonzalez is their quarterback, and Isom is their running back, and that's really about all you need to
know. You have any quick stats that you can share with us, Sam, as far as how that first half went? I mean, it was kind of chaotic.
Well, Timmy was 9 for 11 with Timmy was 9 for 11 for 130 yards, 1 touchdown.
Wow.
Receiving.
I lost it. There it is.
Payne had 5 receptions, 84 yards. Pruitt had 1 for the 25 and a touchdown, and Vin Clark had 3 for 21. Rushing, we didn't rush the ball at all. I mean, and we gave everything away with sacks, so we didn't have quite a few sacks.
Timmy had minus 19 yards on how many sacks?
That was
I think he was sacked 4 times.
3 or 4 times, yeah.
Well, like we talked about earlier in the first half with Timmy Caldwell, he's got a strong arm. He's got a pretty good head on his shoulders. He's just got to learn to get rid of that ball and figure out the best way to do it without taking that loss every time. Because it sure is a lot easier to go 3rd and 6 than it is 3rd and 16.
It is.
So the Wildcats got it teed up on the 40-yard line. They're going to move from our right to left. So the wind is at their back on this kick, and our second half is underway. It's a deep kick all the way back to the 5-yard line. Javon Livingston picks it up. He's across the 10 to the 15 to 20. He cuts outside. He's got a little bit of running room over top of the 30 to about the 32-yard line where the Eagles will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice 22-yard return there by Javon. Looked like he may have been face masking that pile, but it
looked like he did make an abrupt turn there at the end.
He did, but no flag, so no call.
So Timmy Caldwell comes in. He's got Dominique Mojica in the backfield along with Colton Fitzhugh. He's got 2 split to the near side, 1 to the top side. He got Pruitt, Vin Clark, and Allen on the receiving sides. And there goes my cup. So shotgun formation. Wildcats are showing blitz right over top of the nose tackle. They back off. They got 8 in the box. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Fitzhugh. He's going to bump outside. He's got the 15. Oh, and he stopped hard. But he picks up about 4 on the play. Maybe only 3. He went to turn that corner, and
they were having none of it.
Wildcats thought not.
Yeah, he's met by the middle linebacker, wears number 11 as a safety, but he's not a very big kid. Maybe he does play safety. I guess he would be. He is the free safety, number 11.
Daniel Morin.
He could have got a targeting penalty there because he led with the crown of his helmet.
All I know is that Colton took a jolt backwards in the wrong direction. So it's 2nd down and 8. Shotgun position near hash mark. 2 to the top side, 1 to the near side, 2 in the backfield, waiting on the snap. Hands it off to Fitzhugh again. He gets over the line of scrimmage, and that's about all he gets. It's going to bring up 3rd down. He's going to give him forward progress, maybe a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 6, it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe 3rd and 7. They're going to give him 3rd and 7 with 10:55 to go in the third quarter. Eagles up 10-0 here in this contest in Wildcat Stadium, District 13 5A Division II matchup.
Payne Allen back in now. Zane Allen came out.
Caldwell lost his mouthpiece, puts it back in, waiting on the snap. Wildcats showing blitz. He's under pressure in the backfield. Caldwell's got to scramble. He turns back up. He's got a little room. Gets back maybe close to the line of scrimmage. He's going to come up about a yard shy. He's going to be 4th down and way too long for the Eagles, as he was lucky to scramble back to get that much back, as he was pursued by 3 purple jerseys.
Yeah. He had nowhere to go on that play. He could have got it out and got rid of it, but you're kind of so worried because if you don't get it back to the line of scrimmage trying to throw it away, it's
Right.
in an intentional grounding.
Right, so it's going to work. It's a darned if you do, darned if you don't.
Yeah.
So Ashton Figueroa standing on his own 19-yard line, getting ready to punt this ball away. It's a good snap, a little low, mounts off the turf, lets it go this time. Ooh, that ball hit the wind and just took a right turn out of bounds at approximately the Eagle 46-yard line.
Yeah, he could have kept that and made a first down. There was nobody on this side of the field in his face for that kick on this one.
So the Wildcats are going to start 1st and 10 in Eagle territory at the 46-yard line, as Gonzalez is going to try to turn things around here for the Wildcats here in the 3rd quarter with 9:54 to go. Eagles up 10-0.
You're tuned in to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
All right, Gonzalez in the shotgun position, long shotgun, about 5-6 yards. One setback, one off his right shoulder, one goes in motion. He pitches it out to the right side. He's got a little running room. There goes number 8. He's got plenty of room. He's over the 3rd, 20, the 15, the 10. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down.
Fumble.
At the 15-yard line, as Gonzalez picks up nearly 30 yards on the carry.
Isom on the carry.
Or I'm sorry, Isom on the carry.
Yeah, he got his bell rung too at the end. They're trying to make too many plays. You see him stumbling off the field right now.
Trey Isom being helped off the field, like Scotty indicated. He got his bell rung a little bit as the Eagles finally tracked him down, but not before he picked up 30 yards on the carry, all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, just an option pitch for the Wildcats.
1st and 10. One goes in motion. Same pitch, opposite way. Gonzalez keeps this one. He's got nowhere to go, and he is slammed to the ground by none other than Too Tall Jones himself, Alfred Collins.
He does kind of remind you of Ed Too Tall Jones.
He does, doesn't he? Big Ed Too Tall Jones.
I think he's faster.
Yeah, he's faster than Ed. Yeah, they didn't have no speed back then. Not
They
defensive
carried a lot.
linemen.
Yeah, they had a lot more pads on back then too, man. So they finally streamlined that stuff. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 as Gonzalez lost one on that keeper. 9-10 to go in the 3rd. There's a snap. Hand off to the running back, number 5. Gets on over the 5-10 near the goal. Oh, near the 5-yard line. Going to be just short of the 5 on the 7, where it's going to be 2nd down or 3rd down and 3, it looks like, or maybe 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2.
2nd down and 2, or 3rd down and 2. There's a quick snap and a handoff up the middle. No go this time.
That was Galvan on the run a minute ago. And it looked like that was Galvan again.
That
on
was
the
number
carry.
5 again. Yeah, Galvez.
Galvez, yeah.
Yeah. That was a keeper again. He was held short, so it's going to be 4th and short. Looks like about 4th and 2 for the Wildcats as they bring in the field goal unit. What is that, number 30 on there?
I think it's 3.
Is that a 3?
It is.
Number 3, Drew Remington, stands at to make a 25-yarder here. The ball's on the way. It's punched, and it is good.
34.
Just inside that left side. So that's number 34 as we finally got him to turn his jersey. Gets the Wildcats on the board. Jaden Strong punches one out from 25 yards. That's going to give the Eagles 10. The Elgin Wildcats 3 as the horn blows. Whoops, what happened to my... I pushed the wrong button. So the Elgin Wildcats break the bubble and get on the board here early in the 3rd quarter, capitalizing on the Cedar Creek out on downs.
Yeah, just a big play, set them up, that 30-yard run by Isom around the right edge there, kind of set them up in scoring territory.
You're listening to Cedar Creek Eagle Elgin Wildcats football live on SHN Sports, brought to you by Bastrop Mobile Services.
We are in the Lori Tuggle State Farm 3rd quarter, by the way.
Yes, we are. If Lori's out there listening, I looked on YouTube a few minutes ago, and we have 3 people watching.
Nice.
So, we got that going for us. All right, Wildcats due to kick it off here, and the ball is on the way. It's a long kick up the right side. It's going to be taken at about the 11-yard line. Javon Livingston starts up the left side. He's got a little space and breaks one tackle. Oh, now he's driven back, still on his feet. Forward progress will give him the 30-yard line, but he finally makes it all ground contact at about the 30 or the 26-yard line. But they're going to give him the now they're moving it, looks like.
Yeah, that should have been forward progress. But
yeah, looks like they're going to do that. Yeah, he's marking it at the 30-yard line where the Eagles will have 1st and 10. Eagles now moving our left to right. Have the wind right in their face as Timmy Caldwell comes out and tries to save face from that first round set of downs in the start the third quarter. Came up empty. 2 setbacks, Mahika and Colton Fitzhugh in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side, Vin Clark and Allen. We have Pruitt to the top side all by himself. Single coverage. Ball goes to Pruitt. Through his hands, out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
So Caldwell tried to go Pat Mahomes, no look there. And he looked, if you saw him, he looked upfield like it was like a slant route, but it wasn't. It was just an out route or a flat. And he tried to go a la Pat Mahomes. It didn't work. And Pruitt does not have the play. He can't see it.
So there's a snap. It's going to be whistled dead. Something happened.
False start.
It's like a false start on the offense. The only reason they would blow it dead. So it's going to be 5 yards backing it up. So it's going to be 2nd down and 15 for Timmy Caldwell.
That may be a little bit of a blessing because when Pruitt's doing this over there, that means he's wanting to play again. He didn't know what to do on that play. It's hard to see across the field into the stadium lights if you're a wide out on the far side away from the coaching staff.
Well, he's got that visor on his helmet too. Might have a little bit of glare to it. 2 setbacks, Mohika and Fitzhugh. Shotgun position, Caldwell waiting on the snap. Here it is. He's going to hold it. He's going to fade back. He's under pressure. He's going to like a little screenplay to Mohika. He gets a little running room, gets over to 30, but he's tracked down quickly by number 34 for the Elgin Wildcats. Jaden Strong with the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and long. Looks like we're going to give it 3rd and 7 from the 32-yard line in Eagle territory.
Yeah, that was a backdoor screen that the defense just didn't completely bite on.
Waiting on the snap. Here's Caldwell. He fades back, rolling to the right. He's looking downfield. He's got
Payne.
Nearly. The ball was tipped and nearly intercepted by number 11 of the Wildcats. That pass intended for Payne Allen and nearly picked off by Daniel Murin. And the Eagles will have to punt again.
Yeah, he's a good little safety. He's not a very big guy, but he plays big. He made that hit a minute ago on Payne Allen, and he almost made that interception right there, and we're man short.
There's 53 coming on to fill that spot. That Medina, I believe his name is. All right, Figueroa standing on his own, 17. Style kicks. It'll be a nice low kick this time. Ball's going to hit about the 45-yard line, take an eagle bounce. It's going to roll near the 40-yard line where it will come to rest, and the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Listen to SHN Sports live from Wildcat Stadium. Pistol Pete, Scotty Martin, and Sam Houston.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance, welcomes you back to Cedar Creek Eagle football live on SHN Sports.
State Farm Insurance, Lori Tuggle and Bastrop, Highway 71 West.
So that was
right there by Highway 20. Go see her if you need any kind of insurance needs. She's a great lady, great for her community, does a lot for the community, well respected in the community. She'll do you right. Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance.
I'll analyze that last kick in a minute.
Okay. 1st and 10, Gonzalez with the snap, pitches it out to the right side, got a little running room over the 40, the 45 to the 50, and still on his feet, scrambles for about 6 more. And all the way down to the Eagle territory to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Number 3 picks up.
There's 2. It was Rangel.
Oh, number 2?
Yeah, it was Rangel on the
Lyndon Rangel with the carry. Where's that blood coming from?
What blood? What?
I got blood.
Uh-oh, you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Did you hit your knuckle or something?
First, I probably did. Yeah, I did, right there.
Oh, yeah, sure did.
I'm dying. Cut me, Mick, cut me. There's a snap. It's a high one. Oh, nowhere to pitch it to, and he's in trouble, and he's going to go down as Cade Edwards read that mistake really quickly, and he's going to lose 2 yards on a play as it was an intended pitch, and Gonzalez kept it, cut up the middle right into the wall of Cade Edwards and dropped him for 2.
That's because Ian Flowers got so much penetration on the end that he had to turn him back inside.
2nd down and 12 from the Eagle 47-yard line.
But on that punt a minute ago, that's the 2nd punt in a row that Ashton probably could have picked up a first down with his feet.
He's got to be able to see the field. 5:35 to go in the 3rd. Eagles still up 10-3. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's in trouble. He's going to go down as Alfred Collins turns him into a young little. Oh, he hurt him too.
Yeah, he did.
That's a lot of Alfred on top of that small number 7.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Alfred's not meaning to be anything other than 6'7" and 270 pounds.
Yep, and he's D1 through and through.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of people throughout this district, throughout this state watching him. He's one of the highest. What's the words?
He's recruited.
Highest recruited. One of the highest recruited in the district. And referees blow the whistle. Doing a referee timeout here. There's 4:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. Eagles up 10-3. Gonzalez still shaking the cobwebs from that one there.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's all there, man.
No.
His team is coming back saying, hey, are you sure you're all right? Because you're not acting all right.
Yeah.
And this play right here is going to tell the tale as Gonzalez drops back in the shotgun position, standing in his own 43-yard line. Here's the snap. He fades back. He's looking to throw. He's going to launch it up the right side, and that ball is caught. Oh, he dropped it. Number 4, intended for number 4. Trevor Magnuson, intended receiver. He had it, but then he dropped it. He had number 1, Dalen Jackson, beat.
Yeah, Ashton came over and almost made a play on it.
So the Elgin Wildcats are going to have to punt. Ashton Figueroa standing deep on his own 15-yard line. As number 4 for the incomplete pass is also our punter. Trevor Magnuson stands at his own 35-yard line waiting on the long snap. It's a good snap. It's up. Oh, it's blocked.
Get it.
It's a block. This ball's loose.
Get it, Cade.
Picked up by Cade Edwards. He's at the 10 and the 5. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Block punt by the wall of white jerseys. Knocked down. Cade Edwards picks it up, running it in for an Eagle touchdown. Eagles are up 16-3. Check the field. No laundry. It's going to stand as Cade Edwards comes up big on special teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure who got the block. If it was
Alfred,
Ian.
Alfred, Ian, and Edwards were all there at the same time. How that happened, all 3 of them got through there. I have no idea.
Bum rushed the center. One of them got it.
16-3, 4:22 as number 13 for the Eagles. Help me out. Who is that? Is that Diaz?
Yeah, Diaz.
Diaz comes on for the extra point. Pruitt with the hold. On the way. It's a low one.
It's good.
And it's
no
good. Looks like it went under the crossbar. Not sure what happened there. I almost acted like he buried his toe before he got to the ball. It's going to remain 16-3 here in the 3rd quarter with 4:22 to go. Cade Edwards, the man of the minute. You're listening to SHN Sports and the Creek broadcast team live from Wildcat Stadium. I just don't have any shorts.
This broadcast is brought to you by Roscoe
State Farm ads. They're all like 30-plus seconds.
Yeah.
The most important thing, the most impressive thing of that whole play is Cade grabbing that at a dead run almost behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the table. Careful, Reggie.
Yeah,
folding that table up.
Yeah, it looked like what you alluded to, Petey. I think he stubbed his toe into that kick, but
it's like Reggie Smith coming up a little lame here. He's being tended to by the trainers down here. Can't really talk about any kind of injuries on the radio due to UIL rules.
Sure. If I was a betting man, I'd say cramp. Even though it's cold, you can still get a cramp as an athlete in cold weather.
That's what it looks like, too.
So the Eagles are going to line it up on the 40, kick it away after Cade Edwards, Alfred Collins, and Ian Flowers block the punt. Cade picks it up, runs it in from about 25 yards out. There's a squib kick on the right side. That ball is caught and covered up at the 35-yard line by number 3 for the Wildcats, Drew Remington. And the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 from their own. Looks like they're going to give them the 36-yard line with 4:22 to go.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision in this
third.
win. Just squibbing it like that, keeping it inbounds, not getting the extra penalty yards.
Yeah.
I really think that's a smart decision.
So the Wildcats come on. Gonzalez still at the helm. Looks like he's able to shake the scar tissue out after that Alfred Collins body slam here a few plays ago. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats from the 36. High snap, handed off the inside. Number 8 bounces out to the outside. He's got some running room. He turns it up, beats one. He's got one more to beat and finally gets driven out of bounds inside Eagle territory at about the 46-yard line, and the Wildcats pick up a 1st down. That carry by number 8, Trey Isom, picks up about 20 yards on the carry.
That's the same
actually
play.
about 18 yards on the carry.
Yeah, it's the same play they ran earlier for the big game, too. It's just that sweep right, getting on the outside of our defensive end on the top side.
All right, Elgin with a little bit of working room here, starting inside Eagle territory here at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Gonzalez drops back with one setback to the near side, one to the top. He pitches it out to the left side. He's got a little running room. Oh, and Javon Livingston had a great recovery there as he comes up a little lame.
Yeah.
Great recovery because he stumbled and fell and was still able to make the tackle as he lays on the ground. We're going to have the trainers come out and tend to him. Ian Flowers and number 32 for the Eagles look
Jake
rather
Torres.
concerned. We're going to go ahead and take a short break as Jeremy Tark, our lead trainer, tends to Javon Livingston on the field.
The Creek Broadcast team here, and we are very excited to tell you about a brand new local family-owned restaurant right here in Cedar Creek. It's The Creek Broadcast team is here. We are very excited to tell you about a brand new local family-owned restaurant right here in Cedar Creek. Leo's Italian Grill. Leo's offers authentic Italian cuisine with a nice southern flair, surrounded by an atmosphere that welcomes family and friends. Whether it's for lunch, dinner, or watching your favorite sporting event on the big screen, it's Leo's Italian Grill. Check them out on the web at www.leositaliangrill.net. Everything you need is right there at your fingertips. For a full menu, daily specials, go to leositaliangrill.net. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors. Let's go to Leo's.
All right, on that play, it was a carry up the middle, and it was going to be a loss of 2 on the play as Cade Edwards comes up with the tackle. Number 8 with the carry for the Wildcats.
Isom.
Trey Isom again. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. 3:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Eagles up 16-3 over top of the Wildcats.
Yep. So here's the problem with cold weather. The guys aren't thirsty, right?
Yeah,
but they
that's
can
true.
still get very dehydrated.
Gonzalez looking to throw it. Airs it out. He's got one. Nearly. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to except for white jerseys, but Clayvin Clark just about came up with an interception. The closest receiver for Elgin was probably 18, 20 yards away. Either he just quit on his route or it was a complete misread on the quarterback's part. But nonetheless, Clayvin Clark was able to get a hand on it, nearly drug it in for his 2nd interception of the night.
That'd have been a top 10 play.
That would have been a one-hand. That was a nice play. As the Wildcats are going to have to punt. And the punter for the Wildcats standing at his own 36-yard line deep for the Eagles is going to be number 12, Ashton Figueroa. There's a snap. And no block this time. Nice punt. A little wobbly. Let it go, Ashton. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. There you go. And takes a Wildcat roll all the way down to the Eagle 10-yard line where they will start 1st and 10. Ashton thought about it.
He did.
he thought hard about it.
Ashton always thinks
Yeah, he
about
does. He plays, doesn't he?
He just wants to turn. He's due.
Yeah.
I mean, he's due for a Javon Livingston run back, that's for sure. As Javon's still on the sideline being tended to.
So is Reggie.
And Reggie Smith as well.
So here's the other thing that happens in cold weather. When you come out of halftime, you don't do enough to warm up. You warm your muscles back up, and you have a tendency of pulling.
Whatever it is Javon's got going on, they're putting a wrap on it, so he'll most likely be back here shortly. There's a snap and the handoff, play action fake to Colton Fitzhugh, and Caldwell keeps it, gets up back to the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd down and 10. That was great play action by Fitzhugh. I actually thought he had the ball there.
Yeah, a little read.
Doesn't take much to fool me.
Just a zone read. That's kind of their bread and butter.
So 2nd and 10, working deep in their own zone. Caldwell, shotgun position, 2 setbacks, 2 to the top side, 1 split near side, near a hash mark. Here's a snap. Hand off to Fitzhugh this time. He bounces to the outside, and he's going to make the second effort, get up over.
Here's the world's biggest teddy bear.
Yes.
That's a monkey.
Yeah.
World's biggest monkey.
With no shoes on.
I'm sure it is warm and dusty over there. Toasty.
Thanks, Bart.
All right, so Fitzhugh gets up over the line of scrimmage. Looks like they gave him the 12-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 8, according to the scoreboard. Caldwell waiting on the snap. 2 setbacks, 2 to the top, 1 to the near side. Caldwell has it. He's looking to throw. He's going to air one out. I'm not sure. Nobody there. Nobody there. Vin Clark started his sprint, but I think he started a little bit too late. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and long. And the Eagles are going to have to punt out of their own end zone or close to it as Figueroa steps back in a sea of purple.
That's a good throw from the end zone as far as the distance he's got on it into the wind.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's 35 yards into the wind.
And it may have worked better as an interception than this punt.
Yeah.
138. Low snap. Oh, he bobbles it. Oh, he's going to have to swallow it up, and the Elgin Wildcats are going to have 1st and 10 on a turnover on downs. Fumbled snap at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for the Elgin Wildcats. 1:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. This is the last thing the Eagles needed. That ball has just got to be cold and slick, and Figueroa bobbled it and fumbled it. Had the whereabouts to at least pounce on it. Might have been better off taking the safety on that.
May have.
Honestly.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
2's better than 7.
Yes.
We're going to see what Gonzalez can do with the short field. Eagles up 16-3 momentarily. Shotgun position. New quarterback, number 2. He keeps it, bounces to the outside. 2nd effort, he's swallowed up. He's actually going to lose a yard or 2. As they had him in the backfield, and he bounced off on 2nd effort. And that tackle by William Rangel at about the 4-yard line is going to be 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, Josh Garza had him in the backfield. He just went high instead of low, and he shucked him, just like you'd shuck a corn. Or he'd have had another 2 or 3 yard loss.
So number 2 right now for the Lyndon Rangel is the quarterback for the Wildcats. There's a snap and a handoff. He bounced to the inside, and he is just crushed by Cade Edwards. But not before he picks up 2. So still, now it's 3rd down and goal for the Wildcats as the Eagles make the defensive stand.
Yeah, AC will get a half on that one. Cade slowed him down, and AC cleaned it up.
For being that small of a guy, he don't.
It's pretty spry.
Yeah, he don't fear.
He ain't scared. There's the snap, handoff,
blitz
to the inside, blitz. Oh, he stopped. It's going to be 4th and goal as the Eagles continue to hammer. Forward progress is going to give them the 2-yard line, and the Wildcats are facing a 4th and goal as big Alfred Collins is helped up, shaking off a little bit of whatever it is Alfred shakes off, as big as he is.
It's just cold.
Just cold.
Bodies.
Shaking off
It's
the
just
cold.
cold, yeah.
He's just shaking off bodies.
Yeah, that's going to do it.
That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter as they're going to switch and walk 98 yards to the opposite end of the field to go 4th and 2 as the 4th quarter comes upon us, 16-3. Cedar Creek on top of the Wildcats. You're listening to SHN Sports live from Wildcat Stadium and the Creek broadcast team. We'll be right back.
Maury Tuggle, State Farm Insurance.
512-581-3939.
Maury Tuggle.
Call now. Home, auto, and life.
Maury Tuggle.
815 Highway 71 West, Suite D.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since
This
1922.
broadcast is brought to you by Roscoe State Bank in affiliation and cooperation with SHN Sports.
Fast Drop Mobile Services is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Athletics.
Lori Tuggle, State Farm Insurance welcomes you back to Cedar Creek Eagle Football live on SHN Sports.
All right, we're into the fourth quarter here at Wildcat Stadium.
The Michael Auer RV fourth quarter.
Hours RV out of Georgetown. If you need RV repair, call Michael up there at Hours RV Service Center. You can find him at www.auersrv.com.
He just added mobile service, by the way.
Did he really?
He did.
All right, we're going to have to cut a new commercial for Michael and get him the exposure he needs for that mobile RV service out of Georgetown. Does Crestview use them?
Some,
yeah.
Yeah, we have a handful of certified techs we use for sending out.
Sweet. All right, 4th and goal for the Elgin Wildcats as the fourth quarter clock is yet to be set. Still showing zeros there as they get some extra time to talk about it. There they go.
And they are going for it.
Field goal won't do them any good here, really. It'll still be a 2-score game. So 7 will put them within 1 score. Shotgun position. One goes in motion. Here's the snap. He pitches it out to the right. He's got running room, but he's got Cade Edwards to beat first. Oh, and he got him. Cade just couldn't get to him, and the Elgin Wildcats sneak it inside corner. As number 8, Isom runs it in from 2 yards out after the pitch from number 2 from the Wildcats. As soon as I find who that is.
And you don't see that
Lyndon
very often.
Rangel. Yeah.
Cade getting beat to the corner doesn't happen very often.
So on for the extra point. This ball set, snapped, and it's through the uprights, and it's good. That's going to make it 16-10. Eagles still on top of the Wildcats with 11:54 to go in the fourth quarter. We're going to stay right here because I'm tired of hearing the same commercials over and over and over.
And we get the wind at our back this quarter.
There we go.
See, that's why I was so shocked at the way they picked the wind to start the game.
Yeah.
The Eagles, the Wildcats, I'm like, that doesn't make a lot of sense because I think if it was me in the fourth quarter, I'd want the wind at my back.
Well, it's either that or the coach just said, you know what? We're not going to let the wind be a factor. We're going to play the game, not let the wind play us.
Yeah,
so
coaches don't think that way. The wind
they
is
don't.
a factor.
Okay.
They know that
All right.
wind is a factor, and they want every advantage they can get.
Pete's football theory, check.
Right. That might work in hockey, though.
Cade is very, very upset that
Yeah.
he did not make it to that runner.
He just doesn't get beat very often, and he got
not
beat.
very often. All right, so the Wildcats are going to tee it up, not from the middle of the field by any means. They're going to tee it up off the right side hash mark of the 40.
I would kind of expect a squib kick here by them.
Yeah,
too.
it's going to be a short squibber. Colton Fitzhugh's deep. Everybody else is within 10 yards of the 50-yard line. Oh, he's going to kick it deep. He's going to kick it off to the left side, and he's calling fair catches, Vin Clark, and he takes it at the 31, 32-yard line where the Eagles will start 1st and 10. Smart high kick to keep the runners at bay so the special teams can get down there and cover, and Vin Clark comes up with the fair catch at the 33 they're going to give him.
But good, smart kicking into the wind so you don't have to worry about kicking out of bounds.
Well, that ball's going to hang, so it gave the special teams an extra second to get down there.
I bet it does.
They had him covered up really quick. My butt's cold.
That's little Edwards right there, number 4, just so you know in case he gets in. That's
we haven't seen him tonight, have we?
Just on special teams.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Caldwell shotgun position. He has a snap. He's looking to throw. He's got a screen out to the left, bounces it off the turf. No whistle on the play.
That's actually a lateral.
Was that a lateral?
Yeah.
That ball hit
behind him, yeah.
That ball hit the turf, didn't it?
Right, but if it was behind him,
it would have been a fumble. Oh.
Yeah, so good on Vin Clark to pick it up and run.
Wow, okay, man. I thought that it's hard to tell from this angle, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. It would have been a fumble on a rear or a
backward pass.
Backward pass or backward lateral. So Vin Clark had the whereabouts to pick it up and run and nearly picked up a first down. It'd be 2nd down and 2. Caldwell waiting on the snap. He's going to call out to Clark again. Picks it up. He's going to turn it up the field. Got no runners. Turns it out and picks it up nothing. Turns something out of nothing.
Got a penalty.
And gets up all the way to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line.
There's laundry on
All
the
right,
field.
wait a second. They're going to call him out of bounds, it looks like.
Well, there's laundry on top side of the field. They're trying to figure out what it is. I think it's holding on offense.
Had an Eagle offensive lineman getting up kind of slow, but he's up and all right, joining back the pack. It looks like the flag is going to go against the Eagles as they're going to walk off 5 yards, it looks like. Make that 10. Illegal block in the back is the call. It's going all the way back to the 31-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles. Who's that number 80 in on the near side here? Who's he? I haven't seen it.
Zane Allen.
That's Zane Allen. Okay. Oh, they changed his number. Was he always 80?
He's always been 80.
He's always been 80?
8 and 80.
All right, there's the snap. Caldwell rolling now. He's got a little time. He's going to air it out.
Got
He's
it open.
got
Payne Allen. Oh, my goodness.
Payne Allen just out of his reach. That would have been 6 for sure.
He beat everybody on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Incomplete pass. Timmy Caldwell just aired that one out. That was probably about a 45-yard pass.
Yeah, just hung a little in there.
The wind helped a little bit, but
I mean, look at the War Eagle flag down here on your left end.
I know,
it's
it's just
blowing.
stiff.
It is stiff. That's a bigger flag.
10:55 to go. The clock stopped. It's 3rd down and 12. 16-10. Eagles clinging to a 6-point lead here early in the 4th quarter. Elgin just came off a 2-yard rushing touchdown. Caldwell looking to throw.
No.
Intercepted by the Elgin Wildcats. Up to the left side, number 34. He's at the 20, the 10. He's going to walk that one. Oh, no, he's brought down inside the 5 at about the 3rd-yard line by Tim Caldwell, where the Wildcats will have 1st and goal here with 10:42 to go in the 4th quarter. The last thing the Eagles needed was to give that one up.
Yeah, he tried to force it in the double coverage. He's trying to find Payne too much.
It'll be 1st and goal, Wildcats at the Eagle 3.
So the Eagles have a tough row to hoe here, as they may or may not have spent their goal line stand on that last series that Elgin had. We'll see what happens here with Alfred Collins and Cade Edwards, Ian Flowers. Reggie Smith still out, as far as I can tell. Yes, he is. There's a snap. There, he's going to walk into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Wildcats.
Yeah, quarterback keeper. Rangel's come in at quarterback for Gonzalez and kind of give him a little spark after that big hit. I don't think Gonzalez.
Yeah, I don't think he ever shook that off.
No, I don't think those cobwebs are still there.
So 16-16 right now, point after pending here in the 4th quarter. And it's on the way, and he made it. So the Wildcats go up by 1, 17-16 here with 10:37 to go.
I was almost blocked by Ian Flower
in the 4th quarter. So the Eagles have seen a 13-point lead fall apart pretty quickly here in the 2nd half with a lot of time left on the clock. So the Eagles are going to have to mount some kind of offense here.
They're
to
moving
get back
the ball.
on top.
They're really moving the ball pretty good considering the wind, and they can't run it. But you know, that's just one bad decision by Tim.
Yeah, he just tried to force it a little bit. But you're right. And then I just saw something. Alfred Collins came over and he slapped all the offensive guys on the helmet and said, "You got this. Don't worry about it. We got your back." And that's big as a leader, or defensive leader. So needless to say, 10:37 here remaining, down by 1. Wind at our back. Ball teed up again near highest mark at the 40.
This is why you want the wind at your back in the 4th quarter.
Yes, sir.
All right, here's the kick, and it's going to be high up to the left side. Same place, fair catch called by number 4, Michael Edwards. He bobbles it and fumbles it. And recovered by Ashton Figueroa. No, it's going to be covered by Colton Fitzhugh all the way back to the Eagle 26-yard line, maybe the 27.
Yeah, he kind of came in and he waved off Vin Clark. He should have let Vin Clark get it, but that's a young mistake from a sophomore.
But I see a lot of promising things coming out of Michael Edwards. He's a heck of a little receiver. He's got good hands most of the time.
Yeah, he's going to be a monster, I guarantee.
Yeah, he's a tall kid. He's tall and lean, unlike his brother who's stocky and built like a bull. There's
Bulldog.
There's a nice pass and reception from Caldwell to, looks like Pruitt. Down to the 35-yard line, just short of the first down. It's going to be second down. It looks like 2 for the Eagles.
If you hear chattering, it's my teeth.
I can't stop that.
It's getting colder.
That sausage wrap tore me up. Caldwell waiting on the snap. 2 setbacks. 3 receivers split. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. There's a handoff. Little running room up the middle. He's met by Purple. Second effort. Mojica gets up over the 35 to about the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. And that should be enough for an Eagle first down, and it is. A little sportsmanship by number 65 there by the Elgin Wildcats to help Mojica to his feet. I think that's just a universal sign of sorry, I didn't mean to crush you, because the guy's huge.
He is a big kid.
He's a big 65. All right, Caldwell, 2 set. He has the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got it on there in the flat. He's got Fitzhugh. He's going to get wrapped up. Oh, that's Payne Allen. I'm sorry.
Good for 6,
He's got
though.
forward progress all the way up to the 42-yard line. He's going to have 5 on the play, on the reception. Gets up a little gingerly. It's going to be second down and looks like maybe 6. Second down and 6 on the play with 9:43 to go. Elgin Wildcats up 17-16 here in the mid-4th quarter. There's a snap. Caldwell hands it off to Fitzhugh. He's looking to turn it up with stiff arm number 90. He's going to get away from him.
No,
he gets swallowed up, and there's going to be a face mask. There'll be a personal foul against number 90 for the Elgin Wildcats for a face mask. And the culprit there is not on my...
Flip it. Turn it. Back page.
Our hands are not working. Where are we? Oh, geez. I got to unfold the thing. Xavier Newells. All right. No more big numbers.
No, they're going to wave it off.
Oh, no. They waved it off. And the hits just keep on coming. So that's going to bring up, looks like third down and 8. So that's going to end up being a loss of a couple of yards on the play. Caldwell waiting on the snap, 2 setbacks. He fakes. He's going to fade back and throw. He's got to scramble a little bit. He's going to air one out. He's got somebody out there. Oh! Vin Clark out of his reach. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9.
So it wasn't a clean route. If you watched him, he kind of stuttered right there before he was trying to fade under the ball.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a very clean route.
I think he's supposed to be down the hash mark on that, too, not pulling so hard back to the middle of the
field.
field.
Towards a post. Right? He's trying to run it. Yeah, exactly.
So the Eagles are going to have to give it up again as Figueroa stands on his own 25, getting ready to take the snap for the punt. Deep for the Wildcats. Oh, and he goes through his legs. He's going to have to scramble. Got time to get it off. Gets off a nice kick. Going to take an Eagle bounce. Past the 30, another good Eagle bounce. Keep on going. It's still rolling. A little wind help there all the way down to about the 9-yard line.
Good
Turns
job.
out to be about a 70-yard punt by Ashton Figueroa.
On a terrible snap. Cade was saying my fault. It was a terrible snap.
Snap went between his legs, and Figueroa was still able to bring it up and cut it loose and pin the Wildcats deep inside the 10-yard line. Or wait, I'm sorry. That's the 14-yard line because I'm blind.
But that really helps a defense flip field position, and that's really the best thing you can do for a defense is pin them back where they're pinned.
Yeah, gives a little more room to work than it does on the 2-yard line, that's for sure. So the Eagles back on defense as Wildcats, shotgun position, no setbacks, 3 receivers split top. He rolls out, he keeps it. He's going to go to the middle. He's swallowed up quick by those huge arms of Alfred Collins. Gets up over top of the 15-yard line to about the 18-yard line. Looks like it's going to be Second down and 6.
The only concern here on our defense is we are not whole right now. Reggie Smith is on the bench.
Right.
He's got ice on the leg.
So Eagles taking some bumps here in this game. Have a couple of key players sitting on defense right now as the Eagles look to hold. 3 split to the near side, 1 to the top side. That's a keeper on the quarterback. He's got some open room. He's over to 30 and finally brought down by Cade Edwards, but a Wildcat first down all the way up to the 34-yard line as the keeper by Lyndon Rangel.
Yeah, Livingston's
Is there a flag or something? Oh, no, he's just calling. I heard the whistle. I thought it was something else. Yeah, there's a flag on the far side of the field.
Yep, sure is.
Go there by about the 36-yard line. See what the plan is here. It looks like maybe he just dropped it accidentally.
Sideline warning.
Oh, okay.
Telling Elgin to get back, but Livingston is also on the bench.
Yeah, we're with 2 starters out right now.
2 starters down. 2 big starters down.
We don't lose a lot with Clay back there. Clay can make some plays.
Right.
Reggie, you can't really replace Reggie.
Yeah, Jerry Torres steps in to try.
1st and 10 for the Elgin Wildcats from their own 34-yard line. 7:53 to go. He's a keeper again. He's not going to get far this time. Gets up over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. He's going to pick up a couple yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 as Rangel with the keeper. Swallowed up quick by Josh Garza and Ian Flowers.
What you lose with the Reggie not at backer is that leadership right there, that crashing on a play.
Well,
instinct.
He has the ability to break the ball loose at any time, too.
Yeah.
So the Elgin Wildcats using the clock to their advantage, just waiting, just running it down. 13 seconds on the play clock, 7:18 on the game clock. Up by 1 over the Eagles. Here's the snap, Rangel. He's going to keep this one, has a little bit of a hole. He's got running room over the 40. Bounces to the outside, and he's going to pick up a first down all the way to the 45-yard line. Approaching midfield as Rangel gets up a little gingerly himself. He was piled on by Ian Flowers.
He's a little shifty fella.
Yeah, he's pretty quick. So number 7 for the Wildcats, Daniel Gonzalez, the starting quarterback, hasn't been seen this second half. I guess that had a little time to rest in the locker room and realized that Alfred Collins is not wearing off as hard as he was hit on that play. Here's the snap, and here's another keeper up the middle. He bounces to the outside. Oh, he's not getting anywhere this time as Cade Edwards swallowed him up back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Cade Edwards on the tackle.
Yeah, they're pretty much just wildcatting it at this point. Straight quarterback runs.
They're just burning times. All they're doing.
That's all they're doing. Exactly right. Wildcats make a couple of substitutions. Rangel waiting for the play to come in from the sideline. 1 setback. He looks like he's going to split out as a wide receiver now. 2 to the top side, near hash mark, moving left to right. Wildcats up by 1 with 5:53 to go, and that's going to be a timeout called right before the play clock ended. So the Wildcats will call timeout. And we will call timeout too. You're listening to SHN Sports live from Wildcat Stadium. Eagles down by 1. Wildcats 17, Eagles 16.
Ian Flowers is trying to pump up his.
This is what it's about. These are the games you want to win.
We're just going to keep it right here.
There we are.
I forgot how to work the board.
Ian Flowers is over there trying to bump his team up, saying we got to stop them.
Bastrop
Bastrop
up 23 to 19.
Wow. Cold weather must suit the Bears.
Wow. Who they playing tonight?
Brenham.
So is that a Cub Bear or a Cub Cat?
Bear.
Bear?
I think.
Cubs can, it could be, you know.
Y'all were there. Were they a cat,
it looks
cat
like
or
a bear.
All right, Rangel shotgun position. First and 10 from the 45. He's looking to pass it.
Oh,
That's a good bump. That should be. Oh, and it's going to be caught.
No way.
It's going to be caught. He's out of bounds. Man, oh, man. That ball got floated. I don't know if it was tipped or what, but it got floated, and our defense just didn't turn around. And if he would have been in bounds, that just would have been just our luck. With a pass intended for number 8 by the Wildcats.
Ice him.
Ice him. Tires and ice him.
Yeah, that was a duck out of his hand.
Yeah, nobody touched that one.
That ball just floating up there. Like it never came down. So they're eating up some more clock. We're inside 6 minutes now, 5:41. Actually, the clock is stopped. 8 seconds on the play clock. So I'm not sure they're going to take another timeout here and burn it here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They're just going to go ahead and burn another timeout, which is kind of interesting.
A lot of time left.
Yeah. I mean, that leaves them with only one timeout left in the second half with over 5 minutes left to go. As down here to my left, I see Shelby Morgan warming up from the field goal perspective. Maybe we have a few steps to go before we get to that. But the Elgin Wildcats take a timeout in the Hours RV Service Center fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not sure.
listening to Cedar Creek Eagle Football, sponsored by Hours RV Service Center of Georgetown, AUERSRV.com.
Oh, Jens Anderson been around a long time. I'm not sure. I think just rather to take the time out than to take a chance of turning the ball over because you don't know the play.
That's a big play for him too.
It is a big play.
Down here,
it's tougher.
Put a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So coming out of the timeout, the Wildcats have a different quarterback now, number 4. Got some little trickery up their sleeve here, it looks like. Number 4 is quarterback for the Wildcats. He's fading back. He's under a rush. He's got Josh Garza. They're going to launch it. He's just throwing it up. That ball's knocked down. Nearly intercepted by Ashton Figueroa and or Clay Vin Clark had an equal opportunity at it. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Not exactly sure if that was Jens Anderson's drawn up play.
Well, I think after that duck, they said we better put somebody with a little bit of arm in there.
Yeah. So 4th and 10, and the Wildcats are going to punt as the formation indicates, but at this stature of the game, you never can tell. It is 4th and 10, so they have a long ways to go.
So they're going to play safe punt here and not worry about where the ball fields or lands.
Yeah, they just told Figueroa to stay on the sideline. Stay over here.
He's there. He's right there, but they don't want him back there. They want to see.
Oh, nearly blocked.
That's a great punt into the wind.
Yeah, that ball's going to take a dead stop darn near all the way down to the 25-yard line. The ball hit and only rolled like 3 yards as it comes up dead at 25 where the Eagles have okay field position, but they got a long ways to go, 75 big ones to try to get either a shot at the field goal or put one over the line for a little extra security on the Eagles' part. So 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Timmy Caldwell at the helm with Dominique Mojica in the backfield. Zane Zimmerman to the near side, 2 to the top side with Ty Pruitt and Zane Allen, it looks like. Or Payne Allen. Waiting on the snap. Here's Caldwell. He's going to roll out to the right. He's looking to throw. He's got a scramble. He's got a little running room. Bounces to the outside. He's got a running room. He's at the 30. Cuts back to the inside. He spins over top of the 30 to about the 34-yard line near the 1st down. He's going to be a little shy. We'll say he's going to bring up about 2nd down and 7, maybe 8.
Yeah, he ran 24 to get 8, but we got a Wildcat on the field.
And he didn't take a sack, which was a great thing there. That would have been
He's got a cramp.
Bad dealio.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people don't realize it. When you're hot, you drink, right? You stay hydrated. When you're cold, you don't drink anything.
Yep.
Your muscles are already prone to cramping in cold weather. It's almost more important to be hydrated when it's cold.
That was
the wind by itself will dehydrate you.
It will.
As well.
Suck it right out of you. Mostly through your nose, but.
Yeah, all right, no kidding. I've dehydrated about a quart over here.
Yeah.
It's industrial lubricant. I'm shivering, and I can't tell you what's hurting right now, but I'm shivering so much that I'm actually about to cramp myself.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to cramp, Coach. Can we get some water up? Can the radio team get some water? We're cramping up here, guys.
What's that show about? What's that show? Less than zero. What's that show about? What those, they always film up in Alaska. What's that? Something zero,
yeah.
zero something.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yes.
And I'm a Yank, man.
Yeah,
Caldwell
you're from,
takes
Minnesota.
the snap. Oh, a nice fake. He's got a little running room. He's going to get enough for the first down over top of the 35 to about the 38-yard line as he looked for the pitch. That was a play-action keeper on Caldwell's part, and that's going to be first down for the Eagles as the clock continues to roll at 4:55. Mojica goes off the right shoulder of Caldwell. Two split to the top side with Vin Clark, or three top. Vin Clark, Allen, and Pruitt. Near side, Zane Allen. Caldwell fades out to the right side. He's got a little pressure. He's got to throw. Oh, he's got Pruitt in the middle of the field, and the turf monster gets him, but inside Wildcat territory at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles. Pruitt from Caldwell. He had running room, but tripped over something out there. I think it was that big white chalk mark.
Yeah. Turf sniper.
Turf sniper got him, but
that's,
nonetheless.
That's the same play that he threw an interception on a while ago, but Pruitt was able to clear that guy this time.
There's Caldwell looking to throw again. Got a quick one. Oh, nearly
almost
snapped.
Again.
Nearly picked off again by number 28 for the Eagles, or for the Wildcats. That ball intended for Pruitt. Number 28's right on my fold there. Who is that? That's Vera.
If that's one knock I
VERA,
have on Caldwell, is he tries to force it to a receiver too much.
So 2 to the near side, 1 to the top side, 3 to the top near side. I'm sorry. It's Caldwell. He fades off, rolls out to the left side. He's under pursuit. He's going to have to throw it. He's got Payne. Oh, nearly intercepted again. Payne Allen never turned around and saw it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. They're trying to look for everything at once. So now they got themselves in a hole where it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Where I probably would have kept that one on the ground and left yourself a little short 5-yard pass versus a.
We're only giving ourselves one option in the throw.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
You got to have somebody else drag across the middle.
But it is 4th down, so we got 2 to get it right here.
It's 3rd down.
I know, 4th down territory, sorry.
Oh, 4th down. Yeah, Caldwell waiting on the snap. A little low. He rolls out to the left. He's got a receiver. He's got Vin Clark. He's got a little running room. Gets the first down. He's still on. Oh! He breaks it. He breaks it. Vin Clark for the Eagle touchdown. What a great set of footwork by Clay Vin Clark to stay in bounds and take it to the house for the Cedar Creek Eagles. Go up on top.
I think he fooled him into thinking he was going out of bounds.
So that was a 5-yard crossing route, just like we just talked about. You got 2 to get 10, and then he tiptoed it and twinkle-toed it all the way down the sideline. What a play.
So Eagles are calling timeout. They may talk about an option to go for 2 here.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it can't hurt, right? This is the time to do it.
What a great piece of footwork by Clay Vin Clark on a nice little slant pass or a little fade on the flat there, like a 5-yard pass like Scotty said. He gets the first down. I guess the Elgin defense thought he was going to go out of bounds, and all of a sudden he just sprinted down the sideline like Billy White Shoes Johnson and just took it to the house.
He leaned towards out of bounds right when he got to the first down marker, and all of a sudden just shot out like a cannon.
Yeah.
Man, that was either just saw the opportunity, or that was just a very, very heads-up smart play on his part to play the coy like that. So what a great piece of running by Clay Vin Clark to put the Eagles on top, and that's the boost the Eagles needed with 3:57 left to go here in the game. Eagles right now on the clock up by 5, and it looks like we got some biggins coming in now, and looks like we're probably going to go for 2. We've got Alfred Collins out there on tight end and Cade Edwards on there on right tackle. Oh, he's going to drop back in the pistol formation, basically. Fullback. Caldwell sets Mojica in motion. Oh, I'm not sure. That was a weird
play. Oh, it's Alfred. He got tripped.
He got it. He got it. Touchdown.
There's a flag.
It's either going to be a touchdown or it might be pass interference on Alfred. I don't know if he pushed that guy off or not.
It shouldn't have
been. No, it won't. It'll be pass interference on the Eagles. On the Wildcats. They'll decline it. But that should have been false start on Mojica.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never did get set.
No.
What a crazy play, and I bet you the Elgin Wildcats over there are going crazy. But what a great effort by Alfred Collins to go up over top of the Wildcat defense All 6'6", 270 pounds of them, brings that ball in for the 2 points, and that puts the Eagles up by 7. So the Wildcats have a long way to go here with 3:57 left to go.
If there was ever a mismatch, that's it, because there's nobody on Elgin that tall.
No,
right?
no way.
That's one of those throw it up to only. And Alfred is a center in basketball. He can
I'm
get
looking
up.
forward to seeing him play basketball.
Do you remember that play?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? That's the play we beat Eastview with last year.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it's
oh,
Alfred
wow.
lines up at tight end on the far side and drags all the way. The quarterback rolls out to the right, and the tight end drags all the way across
And
the
that's
field.
a big boy to cover that kind of turf and give Caldwell enough time to get that ball over to him
What was
before
more
he finish up.
impressive, he should have tripped.
Yeah.
He ran into that kid, should have
Well,
tripped, and then he ends up catching the ball anyway.
That's playing down in the paint in basketball. You got to
That's
have
it.
good feet,
That's
right?
true.
You got to have good feet.
He's got some big ones, too. They're like size like 19 or something like that. They are. They're huge. I'm not kidding.
Dude, how'd you like to pay for his groceries
Like-
and clothing?
Oh, man.
No
He's got like Bob McAdoo feet. All right. Shelby Morgan tees it up at the 40-yard line with the wind to his back. Let's see what he does. Ball's on the way. Squibs it. It's going to go up the middle of the field. Oh, it's bobbled at the 28-yard line, and he takes off up over to 35, and he makes something out of nothing. So Remington with the run back of about 8 yards, maybe 9 yards, and the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 inside their own zone. We're going to call it the 37-yard line, 1st and 10, Elgin Wildcats. 3:52 to go on the clock. Eagles are up by a solid 7.
That timeout hurts now.
24-17. Yeah, I bet you Jens wished he had one of those back.
Yeah, or both.
And they still got a lot of time. We got to play defense here.
That's what we do best.
But this is the kind of weather we would go into overtime with, you know.
Oh, yeah, we're freezing to death.
Yeah.
Do not jinx it, Sam. Good Lord.
There's a snap, and he's going to keep it. He's going to round the middle. He's got some run room. He bounces to the outside, and he's hit hard by Vin Clark, and Ian Flowers comes over to help finish him off. He gets up over the 40. Forward progress will give him the 44. Looks like they're going to give him the 44-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Ian smartly was trying to go for the strip there.
He has improved their rushing game.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Shotgun position, waiting on the snap. Here's the snap. He keeps it. He's going to run up the middle. He bounces to the outside again. He's got running room. He's got the 1st down, and there goes. This time, Edwards wraps him up, but not before he gets a big 1st down, plus about 20 more, all the way down to the Cedar Creek 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. This is shaping up to be their.
We got to stop this sieve.
Something's got to give here. That
we know
number,
we know it's going to happen.
He's not. I don't.
He
think
ran
he's
that
gonna,
exact same play twice in a row.
Oh, he's ran it like 12 times in a row.
There's a handoff this time up the middle. Number 8's got some running room, and he gets into the secondary all the way up to the 22-yard line, where the Wildcats have another 1st down as they're just running at will against this Eagle defense now, as the clock continues to run at 2:44.
Shows you what not having Reggie and Javon does to us. It hurts.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Shotgun position, 1 setback off his left shoulder. He goes in motion, 2 to the top side. Here's the snap. It's another keeper up the middle. Oh, and he meets Alfred Collins and another white Cade Edwards, another white jersey, Cade Edwards, and looks like maybe Josh Garza was in there with a little bit of hammer action, but that's going to stop him. Looks like they're going to give him 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 with approaching 2 minutes on the clock. Shotgun position, 1 setback. He'll probably be set in motion, 2 to the top side. 1 goes in motion on the near side. That ball's tipped off the bad snap. He's going all the way back with a loss, and that's going to create a sack. Had an opportunity for a fumble recovery all the way back to the Eagle 36-yard line. That's going to be a loss of about 12, 13 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and probably 21.
24.
Credit
24.
Credit Jerry Torres with the sack.
That's a big play.
That's a ton right there. 1:28 to go. Shotgun position, no setbacks. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. He's going to roll out. He's going to cut back to the inside. Nowhere to go this time. Not this time.
Willie Rangel on the stop.
Rangel and number 32 for the Eagles.
Jerry Torres.
Jerry Torres with the stop. That's going to bring up 4th and 24 as the Elgin Wildcats used their last timeout with 1:11 left to go here in the game. Eagles clinging to a 7-point lead.
Into the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
Really didn't mean to hit that.
Yeah, if we make a stop here, it's ball game. They can't stop us enough with one timeout.
Well, they don't have
You're
anybody to
listening
throw
to
the
Cedar
ball
Creek
either.
Eagle Football, sponsored by Ours RV Service Center of Georgetown. AUERSRV.com.
They can't stop it with 0 timeouts with a little over a minute.
No.
So
unless they do a couple of out patterns or something, and
this is really a bend but don't break right here.
Yeah. This one play right here is either going to be
you can give them
the game or not the game.
Right.
For the Cedar Creek Eagles.
Yep. That 11-yard line might as well be the end zone.
Right.
Don't let them pass that point.
So 4th and 27, the Elgin Wildcats don't have a choice to go for it. A field goal won't do them any good. Not if they have that opportunity. Not sure what their field goal kicker's leg is like, but I'm pretty sure it's not 51 yards worth.
Right, into a 35-mile-an-hour wind.
Into a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
So that won't.
So shotgun position, 3 to the top side, 1 to the near side. Here's the game right here, folks. He's fading back. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure. Here
Holding.
Holding. Alfred Collins with the sack.
He got held and still got the sack.
Collins comes around, gets held. That play's declined. First down, Cedar Creek, and that'll be the ball game.
Wow, he got held, tripped, and still made the sack.
That young man was on a mission all the way from the opposite side of the defensive line to come all the way around to the near side to make that sack after being held by 2 Elgin players. As 1:08 on the clock, all the Eagles have to do is take a knee and the ball game will be over.
Sweetest formation in sports. Victory.
Victory formation. I would get up under center. You're just going to take a loss, or I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
matter at this point.
And he takes a knee. Caldwell takes the knee. The clock runs at 1:04, approaching 1 minute. One more time. Run this down all the way to a couple of seconds left on the play clock.
They can really take it to 0 and take a timeout. It doesn't hurt them at all.
Exactly. They had 2 timeouts left, or 3. Two. No, they took one early.
Yeah, but they can take it to 0 and take a timeout.
Caldwell waiting on the snap as the Eagles victory formation. Pruitt all the way back just in case something goes wrong. They're able to cover up that ball, keep the clock running. And the Wildcats trying last-ditch effort to get to Caldwell. And that's going to bring us to ground zero for the Cedar Creek Eagles. They topped the Elgin Wildcats tonight at Wildcat Stadium here in Elgin, 24-17. Moved to 2-3 in district play. The Elgin Wildcats dropped to 1-4 in district play. So the Eagles keep their playoff hopes alive. They have the Patriots next week and then Marble Falls. They must win out in order to make the playoffs because Bastrop beat Weiss tonight. So it's going to be a neck-and-neck race for that 4th position in District 13 5A Division II. This is Pistol Pete and Scotty Martin with Sam Houston. You're listening to SHN Sports live from Elgin Stadium. We're going to take a short break and we will be right back.
At Roscoe State Bank, we're more than just banking professionals. We're your neighbors. Family owned, the bank first opened its doors in Roscoe, Texas in 1906. Since then, we've expanded to new locations, including Bastrop. We strive to be the best neighbor possible to those we serve, offering great products, the latest in mobile and online banking, convenient hours, and more. All with the highest level of customer service because that's what neighbors deserve. Roscoe State Bank, building community one neighbor at a time.
I'm in a state of inundation from an endless iteration of discounts that State Farm gives to me. Good driver and good student, multi-car and all the rest make up a veritable litany. They got a list of discounts longer than my arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Hey Hey everybody, SHN Sports and the Creek Broadcast Team are here, and we are proud to tell you about our new friends over here at Leo's Italian Grill. Located right here in Cedar Creek, Texas at 887 Highway 21 West, just west of Memorial Stadium. Leo's offers great Italian food with a smooth southern flair. Open Monday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 12 to 5. Leo's is the place for great Italian food. For more information and a full menu, check them out on the web at leositaliangrill.net. Leo's is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Athletics. Tell all your friends, let's go to Leo's. You're listening to Cedar Creek Eagle Football, sponsored by Ours RV Service Center of Georgetown, AUERSRV.com. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Eagles Elgin Wildcat Football, sponsored by Leo's Italian Grill.
All right, welcome back to Wildcat Stadium for your post-game wrap-up where the Cedar Creek Eagles just knocked off the Elgin Wildcats by a score of 24-17. Right here in Wildcat Stadium, the Elgin Wildcats gave a valiant effort. It was a really knockdown, drag-out game that we thought it was going to be. Both teams coming in 1-3 in district play. Somebody had to give, and it looked like the Elgin Wildcats fell short. Keeps the Eagles' playoff hopes alive here in District 13 5A Division II as Alfred Collins comes over to take some high fives and congratulations from his family. What a great show by the Eagles tonight to show some perseverance in the eyes of, or in the shadows of diversity there late in that second half. Mm-hmm. It looked a little shaky there, but Alfred Collins coming up with some big plays.
Yeah, actually giving up the lead there in the third.
They did by 1 point. Yeah. They trailed 17-16 for quite a few minutes, but the Eagles battled back. They knew they had the better team tonight. I sure wish they would have wrangled up that little Rangel guy in the backfield a little bit more. He was pretty much running at will anytime he wanted to. But we're gonna call this victory short on the postgame show because all three of us are pretty much freezing our bejeebies off right here,
to death.
And I am shaking like a leaf in a whirlwind right now. So the house never did fall on us, but nonetheless, the Eagles come up big tonight, 24-17 over the Elgin Wildcats right here in Wildcat Stadium. Brought to you live by SHN Sports, Roscoe State Bank, our title sponsor for the Creek Broadcast Team and SHN Sports. We thank State Farm, we thank Leo's Italian Grill, Bastrop Mobile Services, and Ours RV Service Center of Georgetown for being our proud sponsors of Cedar Creek Athletics.
Yes. Couldn't do it without you guys.
So, with that being said, Sam, do you have anything? What do you think? Where are we at? What do you
well,
say something.
I'll say something. I gotta throw a little bit of Timmy was 16-25, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Good for him. That's not a bad game for Timmy Caldwell, being that this is only his second game starting.
It's not bad at all. And in this win,
or first game starting. He didn't start last game, did he?
No.
No, it's his first game starting.
He came in the second half, yeah.
So
Payne Allen had 6 catches for 89 yards. Clay Clark, 5 for 76 and a touchdown. Ty Pruitt, 3 for 49 and a touchdown. So I'd say all in all, they did.
So that was, I mean, even though we target a lot of the same offense of players and receivers, I mean, we only have so many we can choose from.
But you look at it, I mean, we're throwing to 3 receivers now, where in the past we've thrown to 1.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
that's true.
Another guy would have 8, 10, 12 yards.
Well, not only that, with those guys stepping up, it's taking pressure off of Javon
to
play defense.
Right.
Javon
and to run the ball, right? He's moved to running back.
Exactly, and I think that allows him a little more breathing room
Yeah.
He didn't get wore out.
We
He's
get
not
to use
so,
his speed.
Well, it showed great integrity on the Cedar Creek Eagles' part to see two of their defensive starters sitting on a bench with injuries.
Yeah.
And to be able to step up and fill those holes and make those plays when they needed to make those plays. Because if those guys are in, those two guys are the ones that are making those plays.
They're making those plays.
And really, I didn't want to say anything, but there was probably a third injury. Ian Flowers was not 100% here late. He was around. I don't know what happened either, but he was upset either at maybe a small injury or something, but he wasn't right either that last quarter.
Well, these seniors really are giving it all they can possibly give to the Cedar Creek program as far as the football team is concerned. So anytime they come up a little bit lame and can't give 110%, it's good to see that it emotionally affects them like that, because they take that Eagle pride.
Yeah, they want to win
to the next level. So they want to be able to pass that on to the team members that are the lower class that are coming up, saying, "Hey, this is the way. This is the way we roll."
I wonder how many tackles and sacks AC had tonight.
I don't know how many sacks he had, but
I lost count on tackles.
It was just crazy.
I'll check Max Prep in a couple of days. He was on fire.
The crazy thing is he was in the play even when he wasn't in the play. If that makes sense.
He always is, just like Cade. Cade's the same way. Every play, and I know it just broke his heart to give up that touchdown there in the third quarter to put the Wildcats on top. That was just crazy.
That don't happen a whole lot.
No, it really doesn't.
He doesn't get beat very much, but I know that will put, because he came into the night at 99 tackles on the season. Cade did.
Wow.
So I know he's well into the 110 range now, 115 probably
at least.
So he'll be the district tackle leader again.
All right, well, on behalf of the Creek broadcast team and SHN Sports, Rob Hipp, and Leo's Italian Grill, State Farm, Roscoe State Bank, Bastrop Mobile Services, and Ours RV Center, we are going to bid you a fond adieu from Elgin Wildcat Stadium, where the Cedar Creek Eagles knock off the Elgin Wildcats by a score of 24-17 in this brisk, relentless win tonight. So I'm Pistol Pete with Scotty Martin and Sam Houston, the Creek broadcast team. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.